tell you this. I got this song I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna sing it just for you. If you dig the blues, I want you to help me sing it too. I want everybody to hear me when I say that the blues is back and it's here to stay. Let me explain it to you. I used to have someone that meant the whole world to me, but she left me for someone else, left my heart in misery. That's when I found out the blues would always be a part of me. Let me tell you this. You see, when she left me, she gave me the blues. That was the last thing I thought I could use. But now I'm glad she left me. I'm glad she gave me the blues. You see, I went out and found me. I went out and found me someone new. That's why I can say this tonight. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. Oh, hey, hey, the blues is all right. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. It's all right. It's all right. Every day and night. Let's testify. Say it again, y'all. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. 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 It's all right. It's all right. Every day and night. I'm gonna play it for you now. I'm glad she left me. I'm glad she gave me the blues. You see, I'm grateful to the blues. It was the blues that brought me to you. Yeah. You see, if she had never given me the blues, I never would have found someone sweet like you. That's why I can say it, y'all. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. Oh, hey, hey, the blues is all right. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. It's all right. It's all right. Every day and night. I just gotta say it again. Y'all help me testify. Hey, the blues is all right. Say it. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. Oh, hey, hey, the blues is all right. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. It's all right. It's all right. Every day and night. Do it again. Say it.
Hey, hey, the blues is all right.
You say it.
Hey, hey.
The blues is all right.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. And welcome to another edition of our Monday Night Blues and Southern Soul Hour. And as always, I don't know how Magic Mike do it, but he shook up his bag again. He made the show real hot. And thus far, he's batting 1,000. I don't know who he know or what he know or who his connections is, but he's making it happen. But first, let me say good evening. I am your host, DJ Poppa, sitting in here with program manager, program director, Magic Mike in the building. And let me say to all of y'all, thank you again for taking time out your Monday night to join our program. For all you who's with us every Monday night, Lady Audrey, Kim Bingham from Natchez, Mississippi. Let me say thank y'all for always supporting the show. Those of you who are joining us for the first time, um, thank you. But before I get into the announcements, let me say this. Let me give my condolences. Kitty King, what's up, Kitty King? Oh, Kitty King in the building. Oh, man, I got all the heavy hitters in the house. Let me send my condolences to those family members um, who have lost their loved ones. Hey, Stacy Smith. Oh, 1 second. I think I lost the picture. Yeah, there you go. I don't know what happened. But let me send my condolences to those folk up in Kerrville. Um, hey, Letha, cowgirl Letha in the building. All my trail riders coming in tonight. But let me send my condolences to those folk who lost their family members up in Kerrville. Um, one of the guys I work with at the fire station, he knew one of the guys personally. Actually seen his picture on TV today. He was there with his wife and his daughter, and I think they recovered his body, but they hadn't recovered the daughter and the mother. Kathy Da, Caskia Hobbs, how you doing? Yeah, they hadn't recovered the bodies of the family members, but it's a lot of folk. You know, at this point, you know, you still keep them in prayer. You're still hopeful, but it's more so of a recovery mission now. Now, my two kids, both of my daughters are in camp, but my middle daughter had opportunity to go either to Livingston or go to Kerrville, but she chose to go to Livingston with her sister. Otherwise, I mean, I guess it didn't matter because I'm sure most of those people there at that camp could swim. But as I understand, the water was so high and the currents were so swift that it just caught them by surprise. But y'all make sure y'all keep them lifted up and keep those folk in your prayers, please. That's Caskia Hobbs. You're the cleaning service. How you doing? Anywho, yeah, let me get to my announcements before I let you all know who our guest is going to be on tonight. Um, we've got quite a few announcements. Uh, and as I've been telling you all about Liz Cook Trail Ride. Liz Cook Trail Ride is July 31st, August 2nd at Colorado County Fairgrounds. That's Columbus, Texas. Hey, Bree, got my niece checking in. And if you want a hookup, if you bring your RV and you want electricity, you want water, you know, you can call Liz. Her number is 713-419-0580. Again, it's 713-419-0580. I, myself, and Magic Mike will definitely be in the building. We're there every year. Oh, Brina, boss lady, Tony Parker, how y'all doing tonight? But I would definitely be in the building. As a matter of fact, I told Liz, because I advertised for her, and as you notice, every Monday, either have my blue shirt on for Liz Cook, or I have my orange shirt on. And I told her I would wear this shirt up until her ride. Now, after that, I don't know what I'm going to wear. I can find me some clothes. But I'll definitely be in the building Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So if y'all looking for a good time, a real nice trail ride, Yeah, Stacy Smith. She has hookups for RV rentals. You know she does. Why you asking that question? But if y'all looking for a real good time for on a family weekend, I mean that property holds about 5 or 6 thousand people, and I'll definitely be in the house um, with this orange shirt on or the blue shirt on. And yes, I do wash my shirts, but I specifically wear them for this show because I told her I would. But let me say this. In my inbox every day, y'all, in my email, I get new artists that comes out with a new song. You're welcome, Stacey Smith. Come out with a new song, and I get emails every week, if not every other day, of new artists coming out with new music. Uh, most of you artists who want to meet myself and Magic Mike will be at Liz Cook. So y'all come on down and hang out. That's Columbus, Texas, and we have a conversation. But one artist I know here, he told me that I was acting funny. Which, listen, this chair is my lane. So let me tell some of the artists who's watching. I don't do the booking. As a matter of fact, I don't know who's going to be on the show until the day of. Like the guests we have next week, Mike will tell me halfway through the show. Mike does all the bookings. He does all the contacts, and it's better that way. I let him do his thing, and this is my lane over here. He'll tell me at the end of the show, in the middle of the show, hey, we got so and so and so and so so and so. So what I do is, I'm at the fire station for like when I leave here in the morning, I go to the fire station on Tuesdays. I don't get off the Thursdays. So what I do, each artist that I'm bringing on, like the artists that come on tonight, I research all their music. I get a whole notebook of information on all those artists. And I might not ask one question from this notebook because I like all my conversations to be organic and just, just real. But I, do my homework and take a lot of notes. And that's every week. Like in the morning, I go to the fire station, I check my truck off, check my ambulance off. Might go take a nap in the dorm, but I get up that evening and most of the artists because I play the music, but I will research that artist and their music and the new music and old music, write a bunch of questions down. And like I say, most of the questions I might write down is overkill for me, but I might not ask one question. But anywho, uh, back to Liz Cook. Let me tell y'all about her entertainment. Friday, she's gonna have Keon and Zydeco Masters. That's Friday night. Saturday night, she's gonna have J. Paul and Zydeco New Breeds. That's Saturday night. And she has DJs almost around the clock from that Thursday evening until that Saturday night. When she shut it down, she have DJs. So if you're looking for some fun, like I said, you don't want to miss her trail ride because it's always a lot of fun, and I have a good time. It's hot, but it's a good time. Also, the Beltway regulators, their trail ride is August 22nd and 23rd, $20 the whole weekend, cash only. And that's at 636 Trauma Fresno, for you that don't know. August 22nd, 23rd, that Friday night, they got Flavor Entertainment with Doc Rock, Candyman, and Dark and Lovely. That's Friday night. Saturday, the DJs will be DJ Pooh and DJ Trouble on the Party Wagon. And if you need more information, you can call Nick at 713-820-0511 or call Tina at 281-352-5569. That's August 22nd and 23rd. It's be like 3 weeks after Liz Cook's trail ride. So y'all keep that on your mind. And let me shout out to all the Fleet DJs, Tastemaker DJs, and Real Entertainment. My man Lawson and Leroy Allen. What up? Nikki Brooks. Just let it flow naturally. I know, Bree. That's what I try to do. But anyway, routine, y'all. I'm going to play a song. And after this song, I will announce tonight's guest. Probably 2 songs. And I will announce tonight's guest and bring in our first guest after these songs. So y'all just make sure y'all share our live and you call somebody and tell somebody, let them know we on it every Monday at 8 o'clock. If y'all would, y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's at DJ_Poppa_C. That's at DJ_Poppa_C. That's our YouTube channel. And, we've moved over from regular Facebook to Poppa C Productions, so make sure y'all share that too. But in the meantime, y'all come on and rock with me for just a little bit. What's up, sister? Kathy James in the building.
Say she like it when I get down.
Monday nights, Southern Soul and Blues.
Slow rolling, yeah, baby.
Every Monday night.
Say she like it when I get down. Ooh, slow rolling.
I see your new jacket.
Yeah, baby. Say she like it when I get down.
Catherine Hunt.
When I stand
Grimes County, Texas in the building.
Real good, baby. Real good. Yeah, Lord. Say she like it when I get down. Slow rolling. Tell me don't stop and I keep going. Real good, baby. Real good. I know I ain't the oldest, but I stand up in it. I make her holler, ooh, good Lord. She couldn't even go another round, cause I done put her through shit. And every now and then when she asks for it, I put money in her purse. I'm about to hit the pound town. She told me, liquor store first. Say she like it when I get down, slow rolling. When I stand up in it, I'm stroking real good.
What's up, bow tie?
Real good. Yeah, Lord. Say she like it when I get down, slow rolling. Tell me don't stop and I keep going. Real good, baby. Real good.
Q-Dog in the building.
Tell I was handling my business good. I made a holler, don't stop, keep going. That's when I went a little deeper, baby.
What's up, Yoli?
Cause I feel the pop, good Lord. And every now and then when she asks for it, I put money in her purse. I'm about to hit the pound town. She told me, liquor store first. Say she like it when I get down, slow rolling. When I stand up in it, I'm stroking real good, baby. Real good. Yeah, Lord. Say she like it when I get down, slow rolling. Tell me don't stop and I keep going. Real good, baby. Real good. Real good. When I dip down on it, real good. Yeah, baby. Real good. When I stand up in it,
brand new music, y'all.
Ooh, real good. When
By Don Dooley.
Real good.
Leroy Allen.
Yeah, baby. Real good. When I stand up in
Oh, you under God.
She like it when I get
Cheryl Carter. Y'all come on in.
I'm stroking real.
Call it Monday Night Fun.
Real good. Yeah, Lord. Say she like it when I get down, slow rolling. Tell me don't stop and I
Hey,
keep
Kitty
going.
King.
Real good.
Kitty King, I want you to talk to me, Kitty King. Talk to me, Kitty King. Talk to me quick, not slick. Atlanta, Georgia in the building. Kim Hampton, my sister-in-law in the building.
About to jump up and clean up nice. Cause your boy like me, what you miss? I'm the one, not the two, do you hear me? And since she asked me how much my booze cost, baby, just know that they expensive. Especially if they got your teeth. Girl, you gotta talk to me deep. I might slide through and take these booze.
New song by Young Guy.
All in your feet.
He was just here in H-Town last week.
I say you feel good. And when you feel good,
I might have his manager right here.
You play
Had a
real.
guest appearance. Shocked the hell out of me.
Big stepping over here, babe. Oh yeah, they ain't coming like me, babe. Oh yeah, they gotta get out the way. You gotta talk to me quick and nicely. And when you got your money right, babe. Oh yeah, you can do this all
I see
night,
you, April.
babe. Oh yeah, I said to hit a little bit. You gotta talk to me quick and nicely. Big stepping over here, babe. Oh yeah, they ain't coming like me, babe. Oh yeah, you gotta get out the way. You gotta talk to me quick and nicely. And when you got your money right, babe. Oh yeah, you can do this all night, babe. Oh yeah, I said it. I'm two-stepping to the dance floor. Excuse watch back. Can you please get out the way? And if you know I don't fool with you like that, can you please stay out my face? I walk it like a target, baby. You better ask somebody who I am. Cause somebody done told you wrong. If you think you're bigger than the program, I'm coming through putting foot to gas. Big stepping, putting back to ass. Hold up, girl, you moving too fast. Slow don't write a check that you know you can't cash. Yes, sir. Cause when you look good, I'm gonna wipe it down. I say you feel good, then I'm gonna wipe it down. And when you feel good, then I'm gonna wipe it down. You play real. You gotta talk to me quick, nicely. Big stepping over here, babe. Oh yeah, they ain't coming like me, babe. Oh yeah, they gotta get out the way. You gotta talk to me quick, nicely. And when you got your money right, babe. Oh yeah, you can do this all night, babe. Oh yeah, I said to hit a little bit. You gotta talk to me quick, nicely.
Patty Pope.
Big stepping over
Hey,
here, babe.
Denise.
Oh yeah, they ain't coming like me, babe. Oh yeah, you gotta get out the way. You gotta talk to me quick, nicely. And when you got your money right, babe. Oh yeah, you can do this all night, babe. Oh yeah, I said to hit a little bit.
Hey, that's Young Guy, y'all. Talk to me quick, not slick. You can find that song on all musical platforms. So right now, he's burning up the charts. One and only Young Guy. But this is my favorite part of the show, y'all. To introduce our guest we got coming on tonight. We have J Red the nephew. Hey, Shmira. J Red the nephew, Ronnie Bell, and the one and only Cupid.
What's up?
Cupid.
Poppa C.
Cupid.
You can hear me pretty good. We got a pretty bad storm going on outside, but can you hear me good?
Oh man, I hear you live at 5, man.
Awesome.
You know, me and Mike been at this about, going on about 3 months, man, and Mike been keeping it hot. Everybody he called, I don't know who he called, Mike, he got a bag, man, he shake it up. And he if he's playing baseball right now, he'd be hitting 1,000, man. So
Come on.
he'll tell me, halfway through the show, like right now, I don't know what we have next week. He come put his little paper down there. Hey, we got this, about 20 minutes for the show in, and I can't contain myself. So guys who you come up listening to, jamming, making it easy for you to move a party.
Yeah.
Look, I get excited too. I want to see Cupid too. I get tired of seeing him on social media or just playing the music. So, first let me say thank you, man, for taking time out your Monday night to join us on our Southern Soul and Blues Hour.
Man, it's all love, man. It's always good to come chop it up with my folks, man. So it's all good, man. For real.
Yeah. What city you in?
Lafayette, Louisiana, man.
Lafayette, Louisiana.
Yup.
Man, I seen you do I think it was Step and Strut. And you were there, man, it was like maybe I don't even know you had mustache back then because you were young.
2012, that's like 2012, 2010,
Yeah.
11. Yeah, man. Yeah.
He's on the stage with I want to say Jay Paul was on the stage, Chris Ardwar
Yep.
was on the stage.
Yep.
Might have been Leon Shaves, I'm not for sure. But man, the song I kept playing. Actually, that's the first time I had seen you. I mean, I had heard the music because when my kids were small, they couldn't say Cupid Shuffle. They say Daddy. And I got so tired of playing that song, man. I had my kids every other week. I had my CD player, and my middle daughter, she's in college now. She called me Cash App and Zelle me. That's what she called me now. But She would she would say, "Daddy, can you play the Cupid Shuckle?"
Yeah, man. That Cupid Shuffle, man. That's the one that started the whole phenomenon, I guess, man. But you probably talking about Do It With Your Boots On, man. That's another one that really
Mm-mm.
had Texas in the
No, I'm talking
frenzy.
about Cupid Shuffle because it's stuck in my head because I had to play it every week when I picked her up nonstop.
Right, right.
And then she would get out the car. We'd be at the barn. I'd be feeding my horses. I have it on the radio, my CD player, and they be doing their
Yeah,
own little Cupid Shuffle. I don't know what they were doing, but they were doing they thing.
it's a blessing, man. That song has been a blessing to me, bro.
But speaking of Cupid Shuffle, I almost said Cupid Shuckle because she stuck in my head. Cupid Shuffle. Now I don't know if you remember the Harlem Shuffle
Oh, no doubt.
way back then.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now I could be wrong, but the I think after Harlem Shuffle, I don't know if they made another line dance. I don't know when the Cha Cha Slide came out. I don't know if it came out before Cupid Shuffle or after.
Definitely. Cha Cha Slide was 1997. That was my boy. Rest in peace to the big my boy Casper, man, who we
Yeah.
considered the line dance king for a long time, man. So yeah, man, it was 1997 was really it was Cha Cha Slide.
So when did Cupid Shuffle come out?
2006.
2006. That's about right. My baby was born 2004. So
Yeah.
yeah, by the time she was two and she was pronouncing like that, Shuckle. But I mean, big ups to you, man. I mean, you made one after another. So I really can't name any other artist right now that's got more than one line dance.
Right,
And
right.
you keeping it hot. And right now, Flex is like worldwide.
Yeah, Flex doing well, man. I just found out that it passed up Cupid Shuffle on streams last month, which is crazy, man. So again, man, I mean, look, man, I'm excited about it. With line dancing, bro. For a long time, people laughed at me, man, back in them days when I was putting out all them line dances and stuff, and they would, oh, that line dance, man, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's this. That's that. So while I kept doing Cupid Shuffle, Do It With Your Boots On, the Love Slide. I just started, as I was making those, just trying to teach people that line dancing is something that could really work. It allowed my catalog to really grow, especially amongst the line dance community. And then I'm on a bunch of different remixes like Slow Wine remix with S Dot, same old two step remix, West Love remix to Work It. So yeah, man, and when it comes to line dancing, man, I got a lot. I got some that's not even really like popular amongst the mainstream radio that the line dance community real big on too. But it's because that's what I do. I know a lot of people dibbling dabbling into it right now because it's the cool thing to do. But like I've been doing that for almost 17 years.
How old were you, Cupid, when you first started doing music?
My first song was in Lafayette. I was real big in Lafayette, man. I had a song called Swing Around the Roses that was big in the Lafayette area. I started in 2001. I jumped on the road with Mel Waiters in 2003. And I did Southern Soul and opened up for him and Charles and Big Cynthia, rest in peace. And so I started. I was 20. I started off when I was like 2001. I think I was like 21, 22. And then I got signed to Atlantic when I was like in 2007 with Cupid Shuffle. But man, like I know a lot of people just don't know, man. I've been doing this a long time, especially the Southern Soul, where being on the road with Marvin, with Mel Waiters, writing for Mel Waiters. Um, I've been in it a long time, brother.
But I gotta ask, man, how old are you, man?
I'll let you guess.
Well, see, if I screw up with females, then you're in trouble. With guys, it don't matter because
It
I'm
don't matter, bro. It don't matter. But
I mean, like you started young, man. You got to be like in your 40s, something like that, right?
yeah, man. I'm 40, 45, man.
Yeah,
45.
I mean, dude,
Yeah,
you blessed, man. To start like that, man. I mean, it's like a farm club you was on. You know what I'm saying?
man. Coming up, man. Like I said with Mel was big. Big Cynthia was, that's an H Town girl, man. That was my girl. Big Cynthia was like, she looked at me like a little brother. So she would always be like, Mel, he can sing, he can sing, he can sing. you know, and they would bring me on the stage and they would let me open up for shows and stuff. So I started off with that, man. And then in 2006, I was actually doing a show with Mel in Lake Charles, Louisiana. And that's when I came up with the concept for Cupid Shuffle. But so I did that for years, man. But I started very young and I was able to be around some dogs. Like some people who they get on the stage and tear that stage apart, you know. So I was groomed by some really great, talented, super good artists. That's why, you know, I feel like I've been able to be out so long is because I learned from some really artists that stood the test of time.
Well, I think one of your main attributes, man, to see and talk to you because I don't know if you remember, you and I and Mike, we chopped it up at the awards they have here, the ZBT awards.
ZBT, yes indeed. I remember.
Yeah. And I was trying to get Mike to upload that picture, man, but he couldn't upload it. We took that picture, man. I don't know. It was some years ago because I ain't had as many
Yeah.
gray hairs in my mustache back then. So I know it was some years ago, man.
Man, yeah, man. Been at it a long time. It's cool to see where Southern Soul is. It's cool to see where Line Dance is right now. Being in it so long to see where it is now is really cool, man. You know, a lot of people getting into it, and I think it's real vibrant for the culture, you know.
Yeah. Southern Soul has surprised hell has surprised me. And you talking about a DJ. You know, I'm a DJ, man, and I have old soul and I love blues. I love blues, man.
Right.
And you know, of course, Southern Soul is a spinoff from blues.
Correct. I call it happy blues.
You know, even with I think before Southern Soul had a name, became a genre. I think people like Lady Audrey and Superior Band, Denise LaSalle, Johnny
Absolutely.
Taylor, those
Yep.
folk were really was Southern Soul. They were the pioneers. As a
Facts.
matter of fact, Lady Audrey's on the show right now.
That's big
She saying
facts,
she remember
man.
being some of your shows.
Oh,
Yeah,
tell them, man, much love, man. I mean, those man, listen, and that's why, bruh. And I look, I could get real passionate. You see, you're talking to a very passionate person because I don't think a lot of people in Southern Soul do enough homework, and I think they really just be talking like super reckless sometimes because you got to really dig down deep, man. They had some artists like you said, like Mel Marvin, you can go back and for Johnny Taylor, even like from the locals perspective, they had like the Kenny Waynes. I mean, you got people who really blood, sweat, and tears this thing. So
yeah.
we always got to pay tribute and homage to them before we start talking about how we just Southern Soul artists, like I think like in order to be a doctor, you gotta go and do research and pass your scholastic. So I think when you in this music thing, you should really do your homework about the artists before you so that you can understand why things are the way they are. So I'm glad you brought them names up.
Well, that's a true statement, and I think you're right. A lot of guys in the business right now. And let me say this though, I don't want to rub any artist the wrong way
Yeah, no,
because
no, and I'm not saying it negatively at all. I was so glad to hear you say those names because
yeah,
those are artists who like they didn't have social media. They didn't
right.
have all of those things. And they really made hit records going from city to city, state to state, pillar to post. And I just appreciate that so much.
And that's the point I was making. I mean, artists like yourself who understand that and appreciate that, your career gonna be long, man. Because we have a listening audience, up to like some nights 1.5, 2,000, and a lot of the artists we bring on, their music get introduced on the show. Then you'll see the comments. Oh, I got to download this song. I got to get this song. Now I gotta admit, you kind of different, Cupid, because everybody know Cupid. If I go to St. Louis, I was just in St. Louis this weekend doing a party on the hotel patio. Everybody know Cupid Shuffle. You go to any cruise ship, I don't care if you're black, white, orange, blue, green. If you
Yes,
don't
sir.
step, you're not on step.
Yes, sir.
They know the song. But normally, I talk a whole lot, and my program director might come and get on. Hey, come on, man, you got to speed up a little bit because hey, my job, I'm a paramedic, so I talk to folks every day.
Right.
And when I meet these artists, man, I'm like you. I'm passionate about meeting y'all, man, because I appreciate one the work you put in. And a guy like you, man, you can go up and down my library, man. Everything is, because I played in old school clubs. I ain't played in club where they like to dance a little bit, and I can go in and pick out a Cupid song for every occasion. But one song you made, I think you made it for me
Oh
because it's called Two Step for My Haters.
man, you got limit, man. That's one of my favorite songs to perform, just because I like the message, but two, man, you know how blessed I am to have Shirley Murdoch on a song.
Yeah, man. I
That's
like I
the
say,
girl.
I do research on all the music, man. I sit there all day long. I'm research everything about Cupid. I say, man, this dude did a whole lot of collabs.
Yes, yes, yes. That's a big one for me for sure.
But I'm gonna play before I come back to you. I'm gonna play a little bit of a song I like because I
Let's
got
do it.
we always call the artists people that don't know Mike. Once again, Mike does all the homework and the research, y'all. And Mike can give me the music. Hey, when this artist come on, you're gonna play this song, that song, and that's a practice that he does. Every Monday. He'll give me the list. Say, hey, you're gonna play this song, this song, this song. But sometimes when y'all come on here and songs that I like this song I'm finna play right. I'm gonna play right now. I used to play this song. When I was at the Red Rooster. I used to love to play this song because
Man,
we had real grown folk and real steppers there. And when you made this song, it became personal to me because I was dealing with some folk.
right,
So
right.
so let me give him just a little bit of it, Cupid.
New Cupid.
I'm two stepping for my haters on the Monday night, y'all. Got my man Cupid in the building.
Hey, let's go. Everybody got a hater out there. We don't care. Hey, this is what we gonna do. I'm just gonna two-step on my hater. I'm just gonna two-step on my hater. I'm just gonna two-step on my hater. I'm just gonna two-step.
He made that song for me, y'all.
Hater.
Bradshaw.
Woke
Hey, Bree.
this morning with a smile on my face. Alright, even though some people talk down on me. Hey, hey. Jumped in the shower, feeling like $1,000,000. I ain't gonna let them bother me. Oh, hey. No matter what you do on this side of heaven, somebody's gonna be mad.
Bro, you ain't lying.
Right.
Let me show you something new, hey, that we gon' do while we getting that bag. Get your bag, get your money. I'm just gon' two-step on my hater. I'm just gon' two-step, yeah,
On my hater.
yeah. I'm just gon' two-step
On my hater.
I'm just gon' two-step, yeah, on my hater. Let's go.
Just waking up and putting my feet on
Shirley Murdoch.
the floor, that is a blessing all by itself. Yes, I ain't gonna let nobody steal my joy. That's up to me and God and nobody else. No matter what you do on this side of heaven, somebody's gonna be mad.
Yes, indeed.
Let me show you something new. Let me show you what we gon' do. It's gonna make the devil good and mad. So we just gon' two-step.
On my hater.
Two-step.
Yeah.
On my hater. Man, that's my jam, dog. That's my jam. For a
Man,
long time, man.
man, hey
Lady
man, that thing.
R just said, what I always love about Cupid, he's always been down to earth.
Oh, and I appreciate that. That mean a lot. I think that's what that's what I stand on the most, man. It's just I don't ever want to change. and like be funny acting and all that kind of stuff. Like no matter what, man, it's just music. I'm just regular like everybody else trying to figure this thing out, man. That's it.
Well, it's a motto I always go by. When I was playing baseball in high school, Cupid, I was working part time at IHOP on weekends,
Right.
and I was a bus boy, and I washed dishes.
Mhm.
So, but the manager would always get these motivational signs he would hang in the back to keep us motivated. And one that he put up there, it always stuck in my head. He said, "It's your attitude, not your aptitude, determines your altitude." As long as you remember that, man, you'll go a
Yes, sir.
long way. You know, I don't care how much money you have because you can't take it with you
Can't take it with you.
because ain't no tow hitch on the hearse.
Right.
It's not. But look, I gotta get to this. Tell me about this the song, the cookout.
So man, after I made Flex, I wanted to make a line dance song, another one, because every time I post on social media, people say, I don't know if this person danced good enough to be invited to the cookout. So I laugh about that. And I wanted it to sound different. I just wanted it to have a real up tempo beat that the youngsters to kind of groove to a little bit, but still have an easy line dance for the grown folk to do. So put two and two together, man, and we came up with the cookout. And it's cookout is doing super good on social media. It's starting to go viral. And just another one to add to the line dance bag.
Well, I gotta be honest, I didn't have it in my library, and I was at a party. I'm trying to think if I was at a trail ride or a party. But there was a guy came up to the DJ booth. Normally, it's females that come to DJ booth and ask for a song.
Uh-huh.
And this guy wasn't young either. He said, "Man," he say, "Play Cupid, man, the cookout." I said, "The cookout." And it's been a long time ago. I didn't even know the song was. I'm gonna be
Uh,
honest with
right, right, right.
you. And I thought I had all Cupid music, and I had never heard it. And so I got a program on my laptop.
Hmm.
I got one of the coolest IT guys in the city. If the song anywhere on social media, I can get it like in 2 minutes. So when people come asking for a song, I say, okay, I get to you. I might not even have a song, but I'm going to download real quick, you know.
That's good.
Yeah. And so I downloaded the song and I played it, and everybody got up, started doing the line dance.
Yeah, man.
I felt like I was slow, man. I said, "Where I been? I'm a DJ, But
No,
it
man.
is what it is. I've been playing it ever since. But for the folk, I'm sure everybody that's listening right now have heard it. So let me get to the cookout real quick.
All right.
Cuban, let's go. It's going down at the cookout. Rock your body this way. Kick your legs up like you're Mary J. Step 2 times to the right. Do it all night. Run up, cut up, cut up, cut up, cut up. Be on the lookout. It's going down at the cookout. It's going down at the cookout. It's going down at the cookout. It's going down at the cookout.
What's up, Mimi?
It's going down at the cookout. 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 Rock your body this way. Kick your legs up like you Mary J. Step 2 times to the right. To the left, we can do it all night. Now run up, run up, run up, run up, cut up, cut up, cut up, cut up. Be on the lookout. It's going down at the cookout. 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 Look, it's going down at the cookout. Rock your body this way. Kick your legs up like you
you Mary J. Now step it 2 times to the right. To the left, we can do it all night. Now run up, let me see you run up. Cut up, ooh, let me see you cut up.
Mic check 1 2. The cookout.
That's right.
Look, let me backtrack real quick. Cupid, Leroy Allen and Yvette Busby say she had a chance to perform with you at in the Jackson Music Awards in 2023. And after
Yes,
seven, coming after
yes,
seven.
yes.
Yeah, my man Leroy, he checked me out every Monday night, man.
Man, that's
But yeah,
love, man.
he had opportunity to perform with you 2023.
All right,
That's
all
cool.
right.
But how'd you end up somebody like doing a song with Shirley Murdoch? That's real right there. I mean, that's you gotta have some talent, bro.
Man, it's funny, man, because I've been blessed to be able to work with a lot of artists that I'm big fans of. Um, of course, her husband plays in the Zap band.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Mr. Dale. Mr. Dale was one of
Okay.
the members of the Zap band. So, it's because that's the correlation. Shirley Murdoch sings on Computer Love.
Okay. I
That's
didn't know
her.
that.
That's her. That I got my computer.
Okay,
So
okay, okay, okay.
that's Shirley Murdoch. So her husband was Zap, and I had an opportunity to open up for Zap a few times, so I got Miss Cool with Mr. Dale.
Word.
So that's kind of how I asked him. I was like, you think Miss Shirley would want to do it? He was like, yes. When I sent her the song, of course, because she's a minister now. So she's actually a minister. So it's just good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Oh man, that's a hell of a resume, man.
Man, yeah, man.
That's a hell of a
Shirley,
resume,
Miss Shirley.
man. Yeah. But look, I gotta play this one song because if I don't, everybody watching me, man, gonna send me some bad messages in my
Oh,
DM,
I know
man.
what
Cause
song that is.
well,
I know
well,
what song that is.
Flex is just burning up the whole man. Flex is man is just
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I'm gonna tell you a story about Flex real quick. I dealt with the one hit wonder thing for a long time. Even though I had to do it with your boots on, even though I had all of that stuff, and that bothered me for years. So I was like adamant about making something that was gonna be just as big as Cupid Shuffle because everybody told me I couldn't. During COVID, man, I went crazy. Like I would promote that song like it was the last thing in life. And once it caught fire, man, it's like the song just came out 3 days ago because I got celebrities sending me videos every day. Um, and I'm gonna tell you, I want to give thanks to God and to the fans because at the end of the day, the fans made this. The line dance community made Flex what it is. And I'm grateful for them to always got my back. Every time I drop a line dance song, they learned it. Flex just so happened to just be the one that got the rocket fuel in it. So again, that's grateful to everybody who listens to the music because it's just music until y'all like it. You know what I mean?
right. But I don't know, Cuba. That one kind of I don't know. Some songs you got songs that gonna stick around for a long time. And these one of the songs every DJ have to have in their library and play at the club. And you can't leave the club. You gonna play 803 Fresh, you gotta play Flex. That's
That's
just
right,
a
man. That's right.
must.
That's
And
right.
that's a good tribute to you, man, sitting down putting your brain to work like that. So let me get off the Flex real quick before I run short of time. I didn't got the 5 minute warning behind the scene over there.
Oh,
So
it's
I got
all good.
my daughter on the line. She said, hey, Cupid. She said, I love you a lot.
Hey, my friend. Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
yeah, you got a big fan base, man, nationwide, man.
They are a blessing. They are a true blessing to me, man.
So we're gonna play just a little bit of Flex, man, before I let you get up out of here.
Oh yeah.
Flex, flex, flex. Oh yeah. Flex. Come on, flex. Let's go. Back it up, then turn to the left. Flex your body. You're so sexy.
That
Come on,
song's crazy.
flex. Back it up, back it up, and turn to the left.
Not you might.
Slide to the right, slide to the left. Right foot, left foot, then turn with it. Right foot, left foot, then turn with it. Now flex. Come on, flex. Back it up, back it up, then turn to the left. Let's go. Flex.
Hey, flex your,
Body. Flex your
flex your
body.
body.
So sexy.
Kid, when you wrote this song, when you sit down and wrote this song,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I gotta ask, man, because I was sitting there listening to your song one day. I was in DJ booth really, and I said to myself, I'm saying, I wonder what going on this dude mind to write this song, man, because I'm looking at the dance floor. I'm looking at the older ladies on Medicaid, Medicare. I'm looking at the Gen Zs and Gen Xs, and everybody is vibing to the song. And it's one of them songs like if the club is kind of so, you put that song on, everybody run to the dance floor.
Man, one of the things with me is I make my own dances. So I
So when
make
you
my
when
own
you make the song, you make up the dance.
at the same time. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, man. That way, I don't. It's no fussing about who made the dance and who made the song. So I make the song specifically for the dance and the dance specifically for the song. So when I made Flex, I was doing the dance while I was writing it, like while I was coming up with it. And I made the beat on my keep, and made the beat, played the instruments. And I want again, I dance, bro. Like I've been dancing for a long time since I was young. So I make all my dances up.
I'm listening to you, but I'm laughing at this. My sister, she said she frying fish, but she waited. She saved her knees till I played that song. She started dancing in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Kathy
I like
Brown, bro,
that.
you something else. Yeah, she said she waited till I played this song. She started dancing. Well,
Man.
I'm sorry, baby. I had to cut it off, but I'm gonna catch you on the next go around though. Keita
Nah, man, but
Hyde said definitely evergreen music. Okay.
Flex is one of them ones, man. Flex is a blessing, cause like it's doing good, man, and I'm grateful for that.
Well, look, Cupid, man, tell the audience, man, how they can find you, how they can book you, what you have coming up, your next project. I know you're gonna make another line dance song because you
Oh, I
came
got
early.
one on deck, man. I got one on deck that's gonna be real special to my heart, man. My album comes out Labor Day on Labor Day.
Okay,
It's called The Line Dance King, and it's the first ever all R&B and line dance album. Like every song on it is a line dance record, and it's all R&B and line dancing meshed together. So there's never been an album with just all line dance. So this will be the first of its kind.
that's awesome, man.
Yeah, man.
Awesome. But so tell us how they can find you, how they can book you if they want to book you, bring you to town, or
Booking is super easy, man. 337-354-6533. Please, 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 all janky promoters don't call. Um, please, please, I'm just asking ahead of time, But other than that, man, and I'm always on Instagram, man. Official New Cupid on Instagram. I'm always on Instagram. I'm very active on there. That's what my fan base is. So y'all can find me on Instagram pretty much all the time.
well, cool. Well, Cupid, look, man. Once again, man, you real, man, and I appreciate you taking your time so the fans get a chance to see you because they never get a chance to see you on social media, but
Right,
them seeing you like this, man, it's a real big deal to them. And
man. Thank
the
you.
next day, my DM was always full, man. How they appreciate this platform. Now we came up with this platform because I mean, you easy. I'm gonna be real with you. I mean, everybody know Cupid, man. You know what I'm saying. When you got to promote Cupid that much, Cupid is nationwide, but you get a lot of artists on here who don't get the same type of coverage. It's a good
Right,
platform. So, but we really appreciate you, man, coming
man.
on.
Look, your platform is big, man. It's big, and I hope to come back soon when I drop my next line dance in September. I got a big one. I got a big one coming in September, man. I think it's gonna be what the world needs. So hopefully we can come back and talk about that one too.
Well, hey, bro, you have an open invitation. You got an open invitation.
There it
Anytime
is.
you want to come
There it
in, bro,
is.
we right here every Monday night, and this is my office right here, and I ain't paid the bills. So, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Cupid. And you
Thank
know
you,
I
brother.
gotta let you go on one of your songs. Say what?
That's
My
the
little
one.
they gonna say, Daddy, you didn't play my song, Cupid Shuckle.
King of Swing Out, baby. Oh, yeah. January 2nd, 2007. Down, down, do your dance, do the Cupid dance. Down, down, do your dance, do your dance. Down, down, do your dance, do your got a brand new dance.
Debo.
Do your dance. Down, down, do your dance. We got a brand new dance. Oh, oh, oh. Down, down, swing on, come on. Do your dance. Now let me down, down, do your dance. Do your dance. Down, yeah. They say I'm a rapper, and I say no. Come on, say what you doing, trying to do somebody go. I just let the music come from my soul, so all of my people can stay on the floor. They got a brand new dance. You gotta move your muscle. Brand new dance. It's called a Cupid Shuffle. It don't matter if you're young or you're old. Here we go. We gonna show you how it goes. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Now kick, now kick, now kick, now kick. Now walk it by yourself.
Look here, when I heard Martin Lawrence talking about this song on the show, man, on Martin Lawrence show, know you had made it, man.
Yeah,
Look,
man.
Cupid, keep on doing what you're doing, man. Keep that energy up, man. And look, anytime you want to come back on our Blues and Southern Soul Hour, man, you know it ain't nothing but a phone call, and we gonna make it happen, bro.
Thank you, Papa C, man. It's just good talking to you, my brother.
Yes, sir. Enjoy your Monday night. Stay dry.
Right, right.
Because it's raining everywhere, man, even in Houston,
Bro,
Texas.
crazy.
All right, bro. We'll catch you later.
Okay, man. Take care, y'all.
Yes, sir. Yo.
All right.
Because you
That was
can't
the
go
one
on,
and
like,
only.
you can't like just turn it. You on your album?
Oh, see, he finna bring me up.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
The one and only Cupid. So before we bring up our next guest, y'all, we're gonna before I announce our next guest, I gotta do what I gotta do. And play a song, then I'll let y'all know who our next guest is gonna be. Right after this song.
Oh, yeah.
That's we having a Southern Soul party tonight, right here on the Monday night. Our Blues and Southern Soul Hour.
Well, ooh, look at here. Down on this Gulf Coast, ready to party till the morning light. BYOB, strictly VIP. That's how we roll, yeah. In the club tonight. So, Mr. DJ,
Hey, Sean.
mixing it
My
up.
cousin Vicky checking
I'm
in.
here, hot
Navasota, Texas.
on blues. We having a
Southern Soul Party tonight.
oh yeah. That's how
Y'all know what we do on the Monday night?
and the dirty dirt.
Southern Soul Party.
Southern Soul Party tonight.
Well, that's how we do it. And the dirty, dirty South. Look at here, y'all. Got on my player suit, matching from hat to boot. Gonna make it do what it do. Well, the dance floor is jumping. R. Kelly's got 'em bumping. Old school is really what we party to. So, Mr. DJ, keep mixing it up with some hip hop and down home blues. We're having a
Southern Soul Party tonight.
oh, that's how we do it. Well,
Yes,
and the dirty,
indeed. Yes,
dirty
indeed. That's
South.
what we call it, a Southern Soul Party. Once again, I want to say thank all of y'all for joining us each and every Monday night. It's always a good time. I always enjoy talking to the artists, giving you all opportunity to talk to the artists, and see the artists, and and introduce them you all to their new music. So the next guy we got coming up, he made music when I was playing at this club and I was playing at the Red Rooster. I was making reference to the Red Rooster because that was my old school crowd, and they love this guy music. He had a song. I'm not going to talk about it until I bring him on stage. That they wore me out, and I had to play this song at least 3 times a night in the club. And we'll talk about it after I bring him on and have a conversation. So y'all show some love to the one and only Ronnie Bell. What's up, brother?
How you feeling, baby? How you feeling?
Man, I'm here on a Monday night. I mean, this segment right here for these 2 hours, man, I'm on cloud nine because I get to talk to you guys, man. I mean, I get to meet the artists. Artists. I mean, I've been playing your music, but I don't get a chance to see
Mhm.
you. You know,
Hey,
after I'm done on a Monday night, I say, hey, man, I talked to Ronnie Bell. I talked to so and so. So it's
well,
a big deal to me.
hey, man. The highlight of my Monday is talking to DJ Poppa C.
Well, look, man, let me say, first of all, thank you for taking time on your Monday night, out of your Monday night, to come hang out with us. And the pleasure's all mine because, uh, on Mondays, I take off from work.
Hmm.
I'm like a little kid at Christmas time. I watch my clock all day long. I say, man, 8 o'clock will ever get here? So I'm ready to play some music, ready to have
Yes,
some
sir.
fun. And I'm ready to meet you guys, man, and have a conversation.
Oh, yes, sir, man. I can, I can't wait to do this one. I can't wait to come back. I got some other artists in the camp, and we want to send them your way too.
Hey, we taking all comers, baby. We taking all comers. And let me say, thank all the artists because y'all been really nice to us, man. I mean, surprisingly, really nice. I know because I know y'all busy. I know y'all here, making cheese over here, over there, over here. So it's when y'all come on, it's a real big deal to me, man. I don't take it for granted.
Well, nah, look, none of us should take it for granted that you're even reaching out and you have this platform and you want to bring us on, man. Because at the end of the day, without you, without the DJs, without the fans, no one cares, right? So I want to thank you for having this and even thinking about having me on, man. I greatly appreciate that.
So pleasure's all mine, man. What city you in, Ronnie?
Right now I'm down in Albuquerque, New Mexico at the moment.
Okay, you touring or you just taking a break?
Yeah. Just taking a little break, man. I just finished up a performance about a week or so ago. About 2 weeks ago in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Try to take a little break, spend some time with family, man, before the fall kickoff, man. You know when those once the football get kicked up in there, so we get busy.
That's a good problem. That's a real good problem.
Hey, it's a good problem to have, man, because those years when it's not busy, you're like, yo, I sure wish I had that problem I had last year.
I'm sure. So tell me something about your career, man. When you got started?
Started. I mean, like most people, man, I started off in the church. Um, but I kind of wanted to tinker in like producing and behind the scenes, man. I had a cousin who had some studio equipment, and he started his own record label, but he was more focused on rap. So I just got in where I fit in, try to help with beats, write a hook, sing a hook, do what I can to just be a part of the crew. And after years of trying to do that and trying to find a way, where I fit in at, um, eventually I just started, pushing for my own thing. And then when I finally got a chance, I recorded a song. It just didn't sound like, didn't sound like those songs on the radio. So I was like, man, that was one of my first lessons. I was like, yo, I can't just work with anybody. So I started hunting. I started trying to find somebody who could, give me that sound, track wise or vocal wise. And man, I was going to Southern University. Um, I had I started out playing football at Delta State University out in Cleveland, Mississippi, and then I transferred to Southern and just focused on, school. and then kind of slowly started focusing in on music. And I ran into my guy Teddy P, and then he kind of got me going. We started off on that R&B tip, and then I ran into this guy named Kim Frost Hill, and my guy Frost, man, he plugged me in. He introduced me kind of to Southern Soul. I had heard it on the radio, but I was like, I wasn't paying attention to it. But man, he gave me this song and he was telling me about the genre of Southern Soul and what it could do for me. He's like, man, without being at a major label or without having a whole lot of money, it was going to be really hard for me to really pursue or really achieve my R&B dream. And he's like, man, look, just give it a try. And I thank God that I was obedient, because I had been kind of praying for a break and for opportunity, and I kept bumping into this guy from New Orleans, and I'm from Walker, Louisiana, and I bumped into him in New Orleans twice. I bumped into him in Baton Rouge, and I was like, "Yo, bro," I said, "God must have put you in my life for a reason, because I keep running into you, and you keep telling me the same thing." And he gave me this. He told me, "Look, meet me in 2 weeks. And I'm gonna give you this song, and I want you to start working on learning. We're gonna get in the studio." So I met him, and within about a month later, got in the studio. I probably was at the studio for about an hour and a half, did what I did, left, and then he was like, "Look, well, give me about 3 months to get this together, and we gonna see what it is." We just did it on a handshake, and then the summer went by. And then I came home, and he's like, "Yo, you got a hit." And I'm like, "What you talking about?" "Yeah, that song Cotton Candy we recorded." And I was like, "All right." And then, man, he said, "Man, just give me some time, man." And within less than a year, man, it was going crazy.
You probably don't remember, but
Hmm.
you came down to I want to say Rosenberg. It was you and Keith Frank. It was probably about 5 or 6 years ago, and I had the opportunity to meet you and open up for you. I was DJing. It was me and Walter D. Walter,
That sounds good.
one
Rosenberg, what state? What state?
Texas.
Well, okay,
Yeah,
all
it was
right.
right outside of Houston.
I got you. I know the exact thing. I remember they had a food truck out there. That food truck was slamming in the parking lot.
Yeah, my man Leroy, he sent me a message. He said him and Yvette Busby had an opportunity to perform with you at Taylor's of Houston and in Galveston, Texas. I don't know if you remember Leroy Allen, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Leroy,
Yes, yes,
Yvette, yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes, yeah. Because I definitely remember that Galveston show. We performed at it was like this auditorium,
yeah.
or kind of like a gymnasium type joint.
But I was up in Natchez, Mississippi,
Okay.
to do to for the DJ something running,
Hmm.
and I was in the club, and this guy played this song, man, and I was feeling it. It hadn't made to Houston yet, but I had to Shazam this song, man. I say, man, I'm bringing this back to Houston. I'm gonna be the first DJ to play it down here. And when that song got out, man, I think somebody beat me to it. I want to say I was the first or second DJ to play that song, man. But the name of the song was "Shipping Costs."
Come on, man. Yeah.
And man, they wore this song out in every club in the city, especially old school clubs, stepping clubs, man. And I had to play this song about 3 times a night.
Hey, man, that's a blessing.
And and today, it's still moving. Folks still like it. But you had mentioned Cotton Candy. Now, Cotton Candy, one of them songs when the DJ is mixing, you get that little whistle part off in there. You know,
Hmm.
bring it in real smooth, man. Magic Mike, man, it's one of his songs. He loved mixing that song, man. Cotton Candy, man.
Oh yeah, I like Magic Mike, man. We came. I remember we came down there and did something with him some years ago, back when Frost was still alive.
Yeah, he's my program director. Also, is my nephew. He's
Come
man.
on,
He's calling the shots. Say, hey man, speed it up. You know. So I got a couple of songs I'm gonna play of yours, but you
yes
know,
sir.
Cotton Can is such a legendary song. I got to play just a little. I got to be selfish a minute. I'm playing a
I'm with
DJ
you. I'm,
C right now.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
This your boy Ronnie Bell, coming to y'all once again, with this real talk, real music. And I know a lot of you ladies out there, you ladies are wondering why you're not having the success that you deserve. And I know some of you don't want to hear it, but the truth is, it's your man.
You gotta gain in weight, boy. It's only so much a woman can take. She's losing her hair, yeah. All because you're still there. You keep putting her down, down. Every time his friends come around, she's drinking and thinking,
Biggest, that's my song. That's my song too, baby.
constantly sinking, getting in her way.
Sean said, I love that song.
Appreciate
Whatever
that.
it is, it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost.
Yes, indeed, he's in the building, y'all. The one and only Ronnie Bell.
It is, it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost. You're getting in her way. Whatever it is, it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost.
Yeah.
You're getting in her way. Whatever it is, it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost. You're getting in her way. Whatever it is, it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost. I can put you on Greyhound, hound. Pack your things and never come back around. I'll pay for Megabus, bus. You gotta go, can't stay here no more. Priceline.com, come. I'm willing to pay. You gotta leave today, get in her way. Whatever it is, it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost.
Hey, that's my stuff, man. I want to say something else. I'm gonna say that's my stuff. My little
Yes,
brother said,
sir.
I'm jamming right now. He said, You made that song, right? Did you make that song, or somebody wrote it for you? You came up with the lyrics.
No, that was my guy Frost, man. Like my guy when I got to him, man, he had a lot of heat already, lined up, and I think he initially had some of this stuff lined up for another artist, and hey man, when people try to do shady stuff, man, somebody fumbled the ball and Ronnie Bell picked it up.
Yeah.
And I hate to feel like I capitalized off of somebody else's mistake, but it started with Cotton Candy, and once we got success with that, he just started giving me more music, and then I started kind of putting my little swing on it, and I might add a few little ad libs and some harmonies and different things. I would change it up to make it fit me, but
Yeah.
he had a lot of this stuff already together, so I can't. I'm not gonna take all of his credit, man. It was truly a blessing of lyrics and music married to the right vocals.
Let me ask you this: Was Cotton Candy one of your first hits?
Cotton Candy was my first Southern Soul song that I ever recorded.
Man, I would have said shipping costs.
Um, Nah, well, cotton candy took longer to get bigger, but
Yeah,
it spread it. It took so long for us for cotton candy. Like cotton candy, just wouldn't stop growing. That was
yeah,
the thing. Like man, we soon as I think it's about to go down, then we start getting popular in another state, right? So it just started becoming like a real universal song and started just spread as Southern Soul spread it, that song started to spread, right? And then when we did what I did see with shipping costs, it was my fastest growing hit. Like shipping costs spread like wildfire. That was just crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, like what it took cotton candy like 3 or 4 years to do, shipping costs did in like 6 to 10 months.
Yeah, I
It,
bet, man.
it, it,
Shipping
it,
costs.
it's
Well, I was playing in 4 clubs
mhm.
a week. 4 clubs, all grown folks clubs. And I would literally some clubs I would play. I was doing happy hour one and then go play at another one at nighttime. But I was doing 4 clubs a week, and it was a must. Sometimes I would go in my library. I go to the next club. I go to my library, just repeat my library and play. In library in each club, that song had the same effect. It moved the dance floor the same way.
Yeah,
So
that
but I was went in there and I had a lazy night because some nights I'd be leaving. I might do a 24-hour shift at the fire station on Thursday, and I'm tired all day long. I come to the club. I'm not that hype guy. I go to all my go-to songs. I ain't got to worry about them folk coming up there to the DJ booth, bother me, nothing like that. Here go shipping call saying, let me play it one more time. Nah, y'all go sit down. Right, it was easy, man.
oh yeah,
But
oh yeah,
it was the same thing with Cotton Candy, though. Cotton Candy, one of those upbeat dance songs, man. Kind of make you move a little bit.
oh yeah, yeah. And that was the lovely part, man. What I enjoyed about it was I didn't necessarily have to do ballads, man. Like when I was doing the R&B, I mean, writing and recording the ballads, I loved it, right? But then when you get to a club or get to an event and you surrounded around rappers or pop singers, it's like, yo, like I'm slowing the party down a little too much.
Yeah.
And I can't have fun with it, right? So that was one thing I loved about recording and moving over into Southern Soul was like you could keep the tempo going, and regardless of if you sing it, regardless if it's a sad song or regardless if something crazy happening in the song, you can keep a tempo, excuse me, in which you can have fun and
Right.
and and you can keep the dance floor rolling. So that's definitely a thing that I loved about that I've always loved about Southern Soul, man. It can keep the party going and keep confusion down, man. Because if everybody dancing and sweating, it's a lot harder to get into something or have a problem if everybody busy having fun.
Well, it's something about Southern Soul, man. Southern Soul music. The grown folk, the grown folk who love music.
Hmm.
They love Southern Soul, man, and it's gonna bring a different type of crowd. But I say that, but you got some artists now that's incorporating all generations with that Southern Soul music, which is a good thing for
Yeah,
Southern Soul because um, it's here to stay.
yeah.
Because let me tell you, myself and Mike, we get inboxes all the time with new artists that's coming up. Hey man, let me come on the show. Play my music, play my song. And I'm one of them the DJs that if you email me a song, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna listen to that song and try
Hmm.
to imagine myself in a place where it's gonna move folk. I don't, because somebody gave me an opportunity a long time, years ago.
Hmm.
The music business has been good to me as a DJ. I'm not gonna lie, it's been really good to me.
Yes, sir.
And so I try to, pay it forward. If I can help somebody eat, then I'm gonna do that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And same with the show, man. For folk that come on like yourself, they bring energy. They bring a lot of smiles to the face of the audience because they get opportunity to see your face. I mean, I've been hearing this song for years. I seen Ronnie Bell on Papa C show last night. Man, that guy was really cool. Yada yada yada. So, the platform it works both ways. I'm glad about
Oh,
it, and the chance to expose the the artist.
Oh yeah, no, and again, I'm greatly and very much humbled because I still remember a time, and that's a besides my family and just being grown and having responsibilities, one of the key things that keeps me driven and I believe that keeps me humble is I remember a time when I had all this great music and nobody cared and nobody wanted to hear, nobody was requesting, nobody was on the dance floor, nobody was tuning in, nobody was streaming. They wanted to hear anybody but me at that time, right? So, man, a lot of artists have to understand, man, when you had this chance, like I think sometimes the DJ and the artist and the promoter can ruin the experience for everybody else
Yeah.
because they put too much of themselves in this situation when it's really for the people.
Right.
So,
Right.
I'm not just putting that on DJs. I'm not putting that on promoters or other artists. I've had my times too where I'm like, yo, you know what? Let me check myself. I'm starting to act like a diva or something. Like, yo, let me remember when the time when they wanted you to pay to be on the show, right?
Right.
Like we can't take this for granted that people are really paying hard earned money to come see you perform and expect you to bring smiles to them. So sometimes we as artists get full of ourselves and feel like the people, as soon as we step on stage, they just supposed to go crazy. Like, yo, you're being paid to entertain them, not them do all the work.
Somebody told me that when I was starting out years ago as a young DJ. They said anytime you play for yourself, you messing up. So I had to always realize that I mean, yeah, DJ is a necessity in a club. At the same time, if you're not doing your job and playing the right music and moving the crowd, then you just wasted space.
Oh, they'll find somebody else.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
that's the key too, man. Like a lot of people have asked me, like, man, what kind of music you like? What kind of songs you like, and what's your favorite song off this project and this project, or why don't you do this kind of music? And I've had to push back a little bit on people and try to explain to them, like, yo, like I want to give people my experiences and what I feel and write and collaborate with writers and or other artists on the great music, right? But at the end of the day, you know, if I want to make a polka album, that's not what Southern Soul the crowd want to hear. I can't just give them everything that I want. I have to slowly start bringing in and introducing different things and different sounds to people. You can't just come out and just think you're just gonna change the game overnight. And I think some artists try to fight uphill, and it worked for some people, right? But for
Yeah,
but for but for most artists, you got to get in where you fit in.
yeah, right
And
about that.
again, if I'm working, if it's a Southern Soul night, but I want to come in and do dubstep or house music, that just ain't gonna play.
It ain't gonna
That's
happen.
that's the
It
wrong
ain't gonna
crowd.
work.
That's the wrong crowd.
Well, look, before we lose too much time, let me get into. I gotta get into cotton candy real quick.
Go ahead.
What's
Go ahead.
Brother Ray Jones, Reverend Ray Jones? What's up? We got one of my associate ministers on the line from the church. What's up, Reverend Jones? Monique Molo, what's up? Thanks for joining us tonight. We got the one and only Ronnie Bell in the house, and he made a
Bless
song called a sweet song, y'all, a sweet, sweet song called Cotton Candy.
Go DJ.
This is what Mike do all the time. You like to mix it.
Go DJ. Go DJ. Go DJ.
Hey, that's what you can do with that song right there, Ronnie Bell. You can move the crowd like that, baby.
Go DJ. Go DJ.
Yeah.
Go DJ.
Hey, Roz.
Go DJ. This your boy Ronnie Bell, coming at y'all with this new swing out, Cotton Candy. If you're feeling this one, holla at your DJs. Baby. Listen, it's been a long, long week, and I'm ready to relax. Got a nice was just a beer and a fifth of Jack. Now
Hello,
my
Kim Johnson.
pocket's full of money and all my bills are paid and I'm clean.
Oh, she said one of my favorites, she said.
Feet to head. Now the only thing I'm missing is you in my arms. Got a craving for your loving and your sexy charm. Oh, it tastes like
cotton candy.
Oh, you feel like cotton candy. It tastes like cotton candy. Oh, you feel like cotton candy. I said you taste like cotton candy. Oh, you feel like cotton candy. Oh, it tastes like cotton candy. You feel like cotton candy. Girl, your body's so soft and your kiss is so sweet. You know you melt in my mouth like a tasty treat. I wanna lick you up, then I'm gonna lick you down and swirl your body all around. 24/7, girl, 365. I'm gonna give you all my love until you're satisfied. You taste like cotton candy. You feel like
Yeah, y'all know what it tastes like. You know what it feel like. Got the one and only Ronnie Bell. Now look, Ronnie, I know you wrote a whole lot of music. So
Yes, sir.
give me one of your songs that you're real passionate about. You put a little work in. You want to introduce to the audience.
I have my new single called "No Stopping This Love." I did a collaboration with one of my college homies, Mr. Hankey, out of super producer out of Atlanta, Georgia. Some people might know him from Smile, good love with City Girls and Ushers, and now he collaborating with your boy Ronnie Bell, a new joint to burn up the summer and for years to come. No stopping this love.
Well, let's get into it real quick. Then we'll talk about it after the fact.
it's your boy Ronnie Bell. Real entertainment in the building. Y'all remember this right here? I remember back in the days, all we did was flirt and play. Yeah. I was sneaking to your space. I was clouding you by name. Even then I was feeling you. We had colors on Vogue, dating on spokes, 12s bumping in the bag. Now I'm always on the road, sold out shows. Wish we could get back to that. For you met someone and I was having fun. But oh baby, I wish we could take it back. Ooh, let's reminisce on us. Ooh, you were my first love. Ooh, say the word is up. Ooh, ain't no stopping this love. John 13th, remember that? Polo with your bow jeans, hit the slab. We sneak into the movies, matinee. I sent the page 143. What's up? I never could express my love. I just knew it would always be us. And I just wanna say, even then I was feeling you. We had colors on Vogue, dating on smoke, 12s bumping in the bag. Now I'm always on the road, sold out shows. Wish we could get back to that. You met someone, and I was having fun. But oh baby, I wish we could take it back. Oh, let's reminisce on us. You were my first love.
Whoa. I would say the first time I listened to it, I'd be lying to you if I tell you it's the first time I listened to it. I listened to it last week. I like it. I want to sex you up. That's the first thing that came to my mind. When you wrote this song, you got a little rap off into it too, huh?
Nah, man. I just kind of kept that vibe going, man. we wanted to pay homage, man. Again, I'm an '80s baby, so I'm a big fan of late '80s and early '90s and early 2000s R&B. So man, when Mr. Hankey brought that beat to me, I was like, yo, man, we gotta do something with this, and but we gotta I gotta kind of do my own little swing on it, man.
Yeah. Well, well, you got something, bro. I like. Well, let me tell you, personally as a DJ, I like songs like that. That I can blend and mix, man. Keep the crowd going. That's what I like about it. It's
What that
personal.
was Yo, what that was the thing, man. I wanted to make music. Um, after my first project, Roundabout 365. On my last project I released last year, Moments in Time, part one, Cookout Classics. I wanted to really focus on, people had a playlist. So I wanted to make sure whatever you had going on, I had some music that would fit whatever you have going on. You may not like all of my songs, and that's fine, but I wanted to make sure that if you plan for a birthday, I got a song on my last project, Moments in Time, called It's Your Birthday. If you if you was going through something, I had my song, I have my song "Grown Man." As a man, if you going through it and you feel you ain't getting that respect, I got "Grown Man." If you got a family reunion, I got you for a family reunion. Going into last Christmas, I released a Christmas single. I want to have a song. Like this song, no stopping this love. This is gonna be on my next project, and
Yeah.
I had to give you a summer anthem.
Well, you're doing what you're doing, man. I mean, and you put in work, baby, and that
Oh
means you
yes, sir.
putting in that work. That means longevity.
Yes, and the whole point is to have a catalog, man, not to just try to put out a bunch of singles, or thinking I'm gonna just put hit after hit after hit. Sometimes you gotta have a catalog, which means later on in life, as you get seasoned, you can sit down and have those conversations with the fans. I got a song called Graduation off, that's gonna be on my next project also. I just feel like whatever you got going on, man, I'm working on a gospel EP.
Okay.
I might pull a Beyonce and hit you with a country album or a country EP. Blue, jazz. I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go next, but again, whatever you have going on, I want to have a song for it. I'm gonna have a wedding song on my next project too. Like, yo, I want to be played anywhere and at all times.
Well, hey, listen, that makes you, that means you'll stay relevant, man, for every occasions. But look, before I let you get out of here, tell the listeners where they can find you, how they can book you, and what you got coming up for your projects.
So excuse me. So if you want to book me, man, like I have my website, real entertainment group.com. That's real, REEL, two E's, REELENTGROUP.com. You can go there to the booking page, or you can reach out to my management, Miss Katrina Hill. um, Her phone number 504-600-8383. Again, that's 504-600-8383. And you can always reach out on bookronniebell.com. I'm sorry, bookronniebell@gmail.com. And again, if you make that call, man, leave a message. To in this day and age, we always feel like we need to have contact with people, or if we don't get that call. And I've had some people complain and say, yo, it just like if you call any business, if nobody picks up, please leave a message so we make sure who to call and what number to call and the right person to call. And so we have an idea what's going on. So please, if you reach out, leave a message. If you can't get somebody on the phone, you can always send an email, bookronniebell@gmail.com.
Well, look, Ronnie Bell, I appreciate your time on a Monday night while you're in your chillaxing time, and I had a song where, like I say, I go through all your songs, man. I'm gonna put my earphones on at work. I listen
Come
to
on.
all of them. Some of them I be doing this here, but it's gonna be your exit song, man. Because I like this song called Lotto.
Oh man, that now see that I forgot that one. Like, yo, that's one of my gems of my last project, Moments in Time, Lotto. Oh, and don't forget, man, this fall I'm also releasing my coffee tabletop book, um, Crowning a King.
Crowning the King. Well, look, brother, we got you. You always welcome on the show. We're here every Monday night. We're a phone call away. You got an album you want to release, a song you want to release, you call us up, man. And we're gonna make it happen. I mean, one thing about this platform, man, we get a lot of love, man, from California to New York to Louisiana, Mississippi to Texas, man. And I really appreciate the folk who tune in, man. It's really a big surprise of the viewership, but I appreciate it. And a lot of artists that come on, not as popular as yourself. I mean, their music just take off, and so that's a good thing.
Oh man, I greatly appreciate it, man. And to all those people, if you want to see Ronnie Bell in your city again, man, please reach out social media at Ronnie Bell 225 or Google me, man. I'm not hard to find, man. It sometimes is a big misconception. People be like, man, why I don't never see him in your city? Yo, all it takes is for a phone call from you, a phone call for a birthday, an anniversary party or something, or reach out to your favorite DJ or your favorite promoter in your city, and let's go. Cause man, I knew I had one of the hottest songs in the Houston area, but it took somebody like DJ Poppa to bring me out, man. I know they playing the music, but I rarely did shows out that way, and it was just weird to me. But yeah, hey, we linked up with you and Magic, and hey, got me
Hey,
out
bro,
there.
it's all love, man. We're gonna do what we can do on this end, but I'm gonna do it like this here before I let you go.
Oh
I'm,
yeah,
I'm trying to win a lotto, man. I'm tired of working so hard, man.
Dedicated to everybody all over the world that's just tired of working that 9 to 5.
9 to 5.
I need to hit the lotto so I can get paid. Oh yeah, I'm working my 9 to 5.
And it's bumping too, Judge.
Slave. I said I need to hit the mega ball. Yeah, I need to get rich. Instead of working my 9 to 5, I think I need to hit a lick. I said I need to hit the lotto. Hey, hit the lotto. Ooh, yeah, so I can get paid. Oh yeah, so I can get paid. The fridge looking empty. Don't know what I'm gonna do. My baby looking hungry. And my baby needs shoes. I've been breaking my back for the man all these years. Giving all I got. My blood.
Man, this song's so dope, dog. I'm telling you, this your next hit right here.
So I can get paid. When I'm working my 9 to 5.
And I was doing my homework, man. I had to move from song to song, but I had to play it about 3 times, man. I had that bass in my ear too with my earphones, man.
I think I need to hit a lead. I said I need to hit the lotto. Hit the lotto. Hit the lotto. So I can get paid. Oh yeah. So I can get paid. I'm trying to get paid. I bought a couple scratch offs. And a Powerball or 2. I see my babe with another. Lord say it ain't true. I know I should have seen it coming.
Oh man, I gotta let you get out of here, man.
Hey man,
That's so
hey,
man.
hey man,
That's my jam, man. That's my
that's
jam.
that's what we call that real talk, real music, man. We want to give you a beat, but we also want to tell you something that could bless your soul, that
Yes,
can help
sir.
you release it, or put you up on something, man. some some
Hey,
some some some, some of these artists don't remember about writing some actual story or writing something that could really touch people instead of just saying some stuff that people could dance to, or
yeah,
someone to get a line dance together, or to just say some funny stuff, or to say some outlandish stuff. Sometimes you got to almost preach to people and really lay down that real life, man. And that lotto, like, yo, it did not take me long. My boy Jamie Evans sent me that track and sent me the concept for that hook, and he was like, man, I don't really know what else. I said, don't worry about it. I already know what else to put to that.
I
I-
love it, man.
it,
I love it.
it took me about 30 minutes. I wrote that whole song.
That's awesome, man. Well, look, right, I gotta let you get out of here, man. Got my next
Yes,
guest
sir.
coming up, man. But please come back, man. Hit us up, man.
Oh,
Come back
most
on the
definitely,
show,
most
man.
definitely.
I love your spirit, man. I love your hustle, love your work attitude, man. You're a real dude, man. I really, really appreciate you, man.
Hey man, I got a lot of stuff coming up real quick. I got a lot of stuff coming up in the fall. Um, let's see where we're gonna be. Sugarland, Texas. September 13th. Get at me, Papa C. September 13th. We're gonna be down in Sugarland, Texas. We also got Cedar Park, Texas. Um, I think the 23rd, and then we got Lubbock, Texas on the 24th. And then we got Vegas in October. Um, I know I'm forgetting a couple other spots that we got going on, man, but Biloxi in December. But yo, man, again, if y'all want to see your boy Ronnie Bell, man, hit that number 504-600-8383. Let's make something happen. I just as bad as you want to see me, I want to see you.
Hey, I'm 10 minutes down the road from Sugarland, baby. I'm literally 10 minutes down the road from Sugarland.
Man, stay in contact. I get you a magic on the list, man. Come on, y'all come
Hey,
through.
hey, we gonna be in the house. I promise you're gonna be in the house. I'm
All
gonna
right,
hit you up. I'm gonna hit you up on the 12th.
let's go. Well, no, hit,
We're gonna
hit,
be in
hit,
the
hit,
house.
hit me up on the 6th.
I hit you up on the 6th. I guarantee you, we're gonna hit you up. I'm gonna put it in my notes, man. I'm gonna hit you up on the 6th of I'm right down the road from Sugarland, baby.
All right, cool. Hit me up. I'll make sure Katrina get you on the list. And man, look, y'all come through and prepare to be entertained.
Yes, indeed, man. Look, once again, man, I appreciate you, man.
Man, I appreciate you. Thank you again, DJ Papa C, for having a platform like this and allowing me to bless your platform and to touch
Yes,
it,
indeed.
all your fans and all your followers, man. I appreciate all of y'all. I don't want to take this for granted. Love y'all, man. God bless everybody, man. It's so much pain and so much confusion and so much craziness going on in the world, man. We losing people left and right, man. I've lost two family members just in like the past 60 days. And we've had to bury one of me and my wife, we had to bury one of our kids. And I mean, it's a struggle some days to get up. It's a struggle some days to focus. And I know so many other people are going through that and so much more, losing parents, kids, brothers, sisters, uncles, cousins, aunties out there. And man,
Yeah.
to sickness or to the streets, man, love on each other. And man, your boy Ryder Bell is here, man. Please listen to the music. Don't just bob your head, man. All
Yeah.
your artists, force them to give you some substance too now. We can party and have fun all day, but you gotta have some substance, man. Listen to them lyrics, man. Make force us and make sure that we feeding your soul and not just your feet.
That's real talk, baby. It's real talk. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Ronnie Bell.
Much love. Appreciate y'all.
Have a good night. All right, y'all. That was the one and only Ronnie Bell. Normally, we would go to another song, but time is getting away from us. We have so much fun in here, man. I really enjoy talking to the audience. So, last but not least, we bring in the one and only, the nephew in, J Red, the nephew. J Red,
What's happening?
what's up, man? Appreciate your patience, man. I see you backstage over there hanging out, man. What's happening?
Ain't nothing to it, man. I got a studio session coming up at 11 o'clock my time. I'm
Okay.
sitting there
Where you at?
listening. I'm in Atlanta,
You in Atlanta. You're like an hour ahead, huh?
right?
Okay, it's going on. Oh, going on 11 o'clock. So we got at least 15 minutes with you, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, tell the folk a little bit about J Red, the nephew. I mean, I know about J Red because I play J Red music, but some folk might not know about J Red.
Well, Jay Red the nephew is a singer, songwriter, producer, and actor. Um, been doing this thing for a very long time. I came out of the R&B world over into Southern Soul about maybe 12, 13 years ago. And jumped on the scene with my first Southern Soul album called Soul Certified. So on that album, I had songs like Step Out, Give It to Me, Miss Grown and Sexy, Loving on You, just to name a few. And all those songs did great and still are doing well for me. So, and since then, I've released about, oh man, I haven't even counted them, about 7 more projects. I also produced a young lady by the name of Shay Denise. That was my artist. and Nate Cole, and did entire albums on those two females as well. So, it's a beautiful thing. I had the pleasure of doing some work with Sir Charles Jones. I got a song with him. Theodis Ely, the man that sings Stand Up in It, got a song with him. Columbus Toy, Miss Lady Blues. It's just a good list. Willie Hill, good list of people that I've worked with.
Yeah, you putting in work.
Oh yeah, definitely
So,
I have a very extensive catalog. So you can just Google me, J Red the Nephew. It's a lot of music out there.
Well, I want to play one of these songs. Actually, I want to play. You mentioned Stepping Out. I want to play Stepping Out because I like Stepping Out. But I seen a lot of folk when I was looking at the bio and I was going over your music. All the folk you do collabs with, and me personally as a DJ, you can tell when an artist is good because you got a lot of collabs with different folk. Because folk want to deal with you, and
right.
that's my litmus test. I'm not speaking for any other DJ or artist, but I can know when the guy got when he got a good product, when everybody want to do music with you.
Well, that's a good look. That's a great observation.
Yeah. And when Mike told me that, we had J Red's nephew on, it's a lot of art. Me being a blues guy, like I told the previous guest, in Southern Soul, I mean, I play in venues where I had to play it all. I've done country. I've been in venues where I had to play straight country. Si habla español, so poquito. So I done quinceañeras, done Mexican weddings and all that. But if you ask me what's my favorite music, some folks gonna tell you, well, I play like this, little. No, I love blues and Southern soul.
Okay.
I love blues and Southern soul music. If I sit in my office and I'm mixing music, I'm listening to music, I promise you, if I come in here just relax, first song I'm gonna put on is gonna be some Southern soul music or some blues.
I heard that.
Yeah. But I know you're running short on time, and I want to introduce the folk who don't know J Red the Nephew. I want to introduce some of his music, and one of the songs I listened to earlier, like I say, one week before you come on, I'm gonna listen to everything you have, maybe 3 or 4 times, because I like it. I'm gonna sit there and vibe, put my earphones in. I'm gonna take my laptop to work.
Yeah.
I say, we got J Red on next week, so I'm gonna go over almost your whole library.
Wow.
And some of them I like, some it might hold me up, so I'm gonna listen to that song again because it didn't put me in the place I was having a good time in.
Okay.
But anyway, this one called Step Out by J Red the Nephew. He's in the building.
Oh, baby.
It's a nice little dance song too, man.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Jay.
And you can swing to it.
And I got a brand new dance for y'all. Y'all ready for it? Let's step out.
Or you can line dance to it.
Come on, step out, baby. DJ got you swinging and stepping out.
Beverly Morris.
This how it go right here.
Good evening.
Y'all ready? Come on. Step out, kick, step and shake it to your left. Kick out, hit, step, clap and walk it to the right. Then turn it around and take it on down and bring it on up for me. Oh, baby, step out, kick, step and shake it to your left. Kick out, hit, step, clap and walk it to the right. Then turn it around and take it on down and bring it on up real sexy like. Come on, step out, baby. Now everybody's dancing.
Money Mike.
Oh, baby.
Money Mike Whitfield. What's up, bro?
It's called Step Out, baby. Step out. I see you, girl. You're looking real good. Keep it going now. Step out. And everybody's having a good time. To the music. Step out, baby. If you ain't got it yet, I'm gonna do it again. Coming up right here. Come on. Step out. Kick, step and shake it to the left. Kick out. Hit, step, clap and walk it to the right. Then turn it around and take it on down. Now, baby, bring it up for me. Yeah. Step out.
Hey, you know them easy dance songs, man. That's easy. Now,
Yeah,
sometimes, like I
man.
say all the time, one of them lazy DJs, I look for something gonna move the crowd.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That's one I can reach and get.
There you
But
go.
you got another one called Slow Motion. Before I play it, tell me a little something about Slow Motion.
Slow motion is just one of those swing out grooves. Hey man, I produced it. I was in the studio making the beat, and then Sham Redmond, which is my wife, she's a playwright, movie director, all that. You know what I'm saying? And she heard the beat. I already had the melody, the melody for the chorus and everything in my head, but I can't do it all at one time. So I'm just doing the beat, right? She kept saying, "Well, I want to sing this right here on it. I want to sing." I said, well, "Come on in here and sing." So she sung it. I was like, "Yo, that's a hot chorus." So we kept the chorus. We kept her chorus, and then I just wrote everything else around that. You know what I'm saying? Changed the whole trajectory of the song. But sometimes it's a good thing, and that turned out to be a great thing on in that instance.
So do you have a look short video to this song right here?
I have some shorts online right now, just some video clips of some ladies.
Yeah.
But we haven't shot an official video for that one as of yet. We're looking at doing some green screen type of things with that song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me get into it real quick. I'm watching the time. I know you got to get into the studio, so let me play just a little bit of it.
Okay.
Hey, yeah. Oh, baby. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you already know what it is. So, girl, don't fight the sexy feeling you feel. Anywhere you want to go, I can take you there. Just drop the top and let the wind blow on through your hair. Come on, let's take a ride through the sea. That big body, girl, go head on. Put your feet on the dash. Got my hands up your thigh. Yeah, girl, let me help you lay your seat on back. Just like that, lay on back.
Appreciate it, Money Mike.
Your body on the cruise. Baby, we can take it slow. Give me that slow motion, baby. Slow motion, baby. Motion, come on. Yeah. Give me that slow motion.
Sherry.
Yo.
She love that jam, man.
Turn the speakers up. Let it bump. I'm about to rearrange the junk in the trunk. Another move in violation. I don't care. Just hit the cruise control, cause I'm about to take you there. Running every line. See that big body. Your stilettos going up through the sunroof. Come on, baby, glide. Yeah, we ain't gonna stop that motor knocking from running so hard, baby. That's the light. Just let me take your body on the cruise.
I see you working. Did you write that?
Absolutely. Yes, sir. I wrote
That's
that
a
one,
good
produced
talent,
that
bro.
one, and wifey wrote the hook.
Okay. It's a Bonnie and Clyde thing. Hey, y'all teamed up on it.
Oh yeah, man. As a matter of fact, speaking of teaming up, we have films on Tubi. We just had a
Okay.
film that just released on Tubi on July the 1st, which was last Tuesday, called The Stranger's Baby. Look that up. Sham Redmond, A Stranger's Baby. Let me tell you something. I'm acting in that film also too, because most
Okay.
of the time I'm behind the camera or behind the microphone as far as audio is concerned. But I'm actually acting in that film, and I produced the soundtrack and I did the score. So check that out, man. And my man, shout out to my man Jason Jason Bell. He helped out with the score on some of the scenes. And hey, man, it's hot film, man. A
A
Stranger's Baby.
Stranger's Baby.
Yep, A Stranger's Baby. Sham Redmond, Sham, like money.
Yeah.
Sham Redmond, Redmond. A Stranger's Baby. You'll love it.
Listen, she said I'm watching it tonight.
Yeah, listen.
Work
As a matter of
graveyard
fact,
shift, but she gonna watch it tonight.
I got my girl. It's Karma. She lives in Texas. She's a
Yeah,
Southern Soul artist as well. She's in the
I
film
know it
also.
well. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's in
she's
the
in there
film.
also.
Yeah, she's in the film also. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Well, look, Jay. What? Before I let you go, man, I got to let you go on one more of your songs you made with Shay Denise. But what you working on in the studio? You something new or polishing up on something or what?
Well, see, I'm a producer, so and I have my own studio, so I got a rap group coming up in here, man. I produce all kinds of music.
Okay.
I produce all kinds of music, man. You know what I'm saying? So I got a rap group. I think they call Familiar Strangers, but
Yeah.
they booked some studio time, so I got to be ready when they get here. You know?
Okay. Well, I gotta play one more of your songs before I let you get up out of here, and then have another 2 minute conversation. But I'm gotta let the listener hear some of the stuff I've been listening to. So this one's called "Back to You"
Okay.
with Shay Denise.
Yes, sir.
No matter how I say I'm done with you, I always seem to find myself right back with you. Come on and talk to me, Shady Knees. Come on and talk to me.
I know it might sound crazy, the way that I can love you and hate you at the same time. Sorta like I'm sedated, even when I ain't thinking about you. You're on my mind. We might argue, fuss and fight.
Hey, Courtney Smith.
Things you don't like, alright. Baby, that's how we do.
Oh, Sarah says one of her favorites.
Oh wow.
What's up, bro? Mike Yard in the building.
Cause we know that's where we belong. I keep on running back to you. I just keep on running.
I know it might sound crazy, but I'm done with you and want you at the same time. Yeah, something like I'm a player, but my heart won't let me play. 'Cause girl, you got my mind, sugar. We might argue and fuss and fight. I might say some things you don't like. Oh, girl, that's how we do. Oh, when the battle is over.
J Red, where I come from, man, we call that grown folk music, man.
Absolutely so.
We call
Absolutely
it
so,
grown
man.
folk music, man. But listen, I gotta let you get out of here. I know you gotta get in the studio, but tell the listeners where they can find, how they can book J Red, the nephew.
Oh man, listen. I'm gonna give you my personal phone number, which is 252-702-5833. Again, 252-702-5833. Call me up. We can make it happen. No show too big or too small. We can make it happen. I've been doing this thing a very, very, very long time. So, I'm professional in everything that I do. And everybody that's with me is very professional as well. Or you can go to my website, which is jredthenephew.com. It's plain and simple.
Man, love your spirit, love your energy, love your attitude, man. That's awesome, man. So y'all can find them on every musical platform, from
Yes, sir.
YouTube,
Yes, sir.
Instagram to
And shout
all
out
the
to you,
music
Papa
platforms.
Seek, man. Shout out to you, man, for this platform, man, allowing us to have a place where we can express ourselves, man, and get some real good feedback from a seasoned DJ that know what he talking about. You know what I'm saying? DJ VJ. You know what I mean?
Well,
For real.
look, J Red, when I, like I said, I play your music, man. One of the first clubs I played at years ago, I used to like to play at. They paid me the least. It was a blues club, man. They ain't want nothing but blues and southern soul, man. And I would lead that a bigger club because I was a happy hour club. I was set up, man, over that bigger club, the club called Bar One. It became the
Mm,
bottom line. Then I go play at a club called Bessie's. It wasn't no bigger than your kitchen, but you
mm,
couldn't get in there. But them folk, if you wasn't a good DJ, if you
yeah.
didn't play with it, man, look here, don't come in there. They had them old deacons, those old sisters,
Yeah.
the lawyers, whoever, man, they came in there clean, bro.
Yeah.
But man, they love they blues and southern soul, man, and that just helped me hone my game and made it better, man. Because I enjoyed it. Had a great time. The club closed at 2 o'clock, but sometimes they didn't want me to cut the music off at 3 o'clock in the morning, and wasn't
Right.
nobody going home.
Right. Right. Yeah. When you're having a good time, you don't want to leave. You don't want to
Yeah,
leave. And
for sure.
the DJ is the pulse of the whole entire party at the club. If that
Yes,
DJ ain't
sir.
hitting, hey man, Jokers ready to go. Jokers ain't drinking no drinks. You know what I'm saying? A DJ has a lot of control, more control than what people think, man. So shout out to you, Papa C, man. I'm telling you, I'm honored. I wish I didn't have to go, man, because I really want to sit down and talk with you, man. This is my first time on your show. Hopefully you'll
Hey,
bring
man,
me back where I have a little bit more time, you know?
don't let we'll make you the first guest out the box, man. Don't let it be last time. It used to be an hour segment, believe it or not, but we had to make it 2 hours because I'm long winded, and I
Yeah.
love meeting the artists that the music that I played, and I'm gonna continue to play music because you make good music.
Thank
So
you.
you can't help but to play you, man. So I appreciate you making my job easy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And
As a
shout out to
DJ,
everybody.
man.
Shout out to everybody that's on this live, man. I appreciate all of my fans, man. All of my new fans, old fans. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter, man. I just appreciate everybody that got love and support for this genre, period. And I also want to give Ronnie Bell my condolences. I heard him say that he recently had to bury one of his children. So I want to let him know, man, he got our thoughts and prayers and whatnot.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. But
Yeah.
J Red, once again, man, I appreciate you taking time out your Monday night and your busy schedule to come and show some love to your fans, show some love to the program, man. And man, I appreciate you and love you much, man. And anytime you want to come back on this show, it's just a phone call, bro.
Bruh.
You got an album you want to drop, a singer you want to drop, a movie you want to drop. It's just a phone call.
Well, I'm calling you tomorrow.
Well, hey, look here. I be at the fire station, but call me. I'm gonna answer. As long as I be in the back of them there doing CPR. What's up, J Red? Let me get back with you, baby. I'm trying to save a life, but I'm gonna call you back. I promise.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna call you, man. Man, I appreciate you having me on, Doc. I got to go to the boys downstairs.
All right, man. Have a good night, man. I gotta go on one of your songs, man.
My brother.
Appreciate
This song
you.
right here goes
One
out to
love,
all
man.
the grown and sexy ladies that know how to carry themselves. You know,
One and only J Red the nephew, y'all.
from your boyfriend, J Red the nephew. I salute y'all. There's a pretty lady I know.
Hey, Tammy. T Chases.
I can say for certain that she is truly 100% woman, for sure. She got me grooving to her melody. Yeah.
All right, y'all. We got our guest coming up in our conversation hour. It's called Conversations with me, Poppa C. In about 30 seconds.
She ain't got my nose wide open, and it just takes me there. Ooh, yeah, yeah. She's the woman for me. Oh, she's woman sexy. And I love it. I just love everything about her. Yeah, definitely. She's woman sexy. Said I just want her so bad. She knows. She's got it all together, and it shows. Yeah, she's got healthy conversation.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Tammy. Miss Holly, she says she's checking in from London. She's in London, y'all. Miss Popsy is in London, saying good morning. I mean, we can go to bed. She getting up in the morning. Good morning. All right, y'all. This is our conversation hour, and you know, when we first started months ago, it was about music, and we came up with this conversation hour because me looking at the news a lot, and me looking at you know politics and being a paramedic, seeing things that's negative going on in the world. I thought it's a little bit more. I can add something more to the music hour than just music and introducing you all to the guest. So I have somebody who's really dear to me. Um, I like to call her a life coach. And I was reading a bio before I bring it on the screen, and it says she exemplifies the essence of a Renaissance woman, leading a life infused with love and purpose in her faith and career. And to me, when I read that, there's somebody who's full of life and full of love, but somebody who's also who's caring, giving, and have a world of opportunity in front of them. So me saying all that, let me bring to the stage Miss
Hey,
Anissa Jackson Yard, aka AJ. Now let me give
AJ.
y'all this disclaimer. AJ is my cousin. She's a relative. And as a DJ, I was moving around town, moving around the city, playing here, playing there. Whoever was paying, that's where I was going, different venues. I played on the north side, south side, west side, east side, your side, my side. And I had been playing, she had a spot called Vibe Lounge. It was on Cullen. A lot of y'all who listening been there, they live in the city. I don't know. I was there on a Wednesday night or Thursday night. Some nights I played on a Saturday. But I had been playing at her spot maybe a month, maybe 2 months. And we had a conversation. And I said, well, you got to find somebody to cover me, I think. That's how I came about. Because I'm going to the country. She said, the country? I said, yeah, I'm going to Navasota. And she said, Navasota? I have folk in Navasota. So, I just, blew it off. Well, my cousin Kenneth was see everywhere I play, I go live. Everywhere I play, I go live. And some folks I get on the nerve, but I don't care. I go live. So Kenneth called me the next day. He said, "Man, that's a nice spot, man." He said, "How long you been playing with Cuz?" I said, "Cuz." He said, "Yeah, it's our cousin." I said, "I'll be dog." So put two and two together. Say, AJ. Asked her daddy's name. Her father, my uncle, were real close, tight. Come to find out, yes, we were kin. I don't know what to
Best
say.
thing ever
14.
happened to you.
Lord have
Best
mercy.
thing
So
ever
yeah,
happened to you was you to
so
find out that we
y'all
were kin.
y'all keep me in your prayers, not just tonight, every night. AJ, what's going on, AJ?
Oh, nothing much, nothing much. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, DJ Papa C, for having me on. I mean, it's an honor. I know I'm your relative, but it's still a privilege and an honor to be asked to be on your program. I love it. I love it.
Well, normally, we have this my conversation always called conversation with me, Papa C. I have folk who are laying footprints around the city, folk who are making a difference. And what's up, Levy? Leroy says hello, AJ.
Hey, Leroy.
Sarah said, "My girl," but AJ is, on the surface she might look like she's all smiles and giggly, but she's really deep. If you ever have a conversation with her, and I had the pleasure of having a conversation with her, and I have part of her bio in front of me, and I read it and I highlighted a lot of stuff that was interesting to me. She really could be a life coach because if
You.
you really get to know her and sit down and speak with her, she has something to say. But before I get into all that, she let me say congratulations once again publicly. She's a newlywed, y'all. She just got married to my bro, Mike Yard, and well, I can't say that. I gotta say the end
What
of the show. But
what you about to say?
he's in my prayers.
He's in good hands. He's in good hands. Don't even do that.
Mike, man, call me when you need to talk. But anyways, um, AJ, right
Yeah.
now she's in New Orleans, y'all, and she's the senior human resource director for the health system in New Orleans, and she was here in Houston working in the medical center, and I don't know if they discovered her or she discovered them, but they seen the treasures that she had inside of her and the value, and I think they made her offer she couldn't refuse because she now resides in New Orleans. So that'll be my segue, your segue, AJ, to tell folk a little bit about AJ and what you have going on and where you've been
Okay.
and
All
about your
right.
walk and about your career.
Well, you know what? The best segue for leading this conversation piece was the song you just played. Hearing him say, she has healthy conversations, or however it was going. That song, people don't know. I listen to everything people say, and I listen to the things that they don't think I hear. But about me, how I ended up here, or who am I? I am born and raised in Houston, Texas, as you know, in South Park. And I am the senior HR director for LCMC Health. LCMC stands for Louisiana Children's Medical Center. But the unique thing about Louisiana Children's Medical Center is that this was the first time in history that a medical center was, a healthcare system was was developed from just a children's hospital. We ended up purchasing adult hospitals. So just like in Houston, where we have Baylor St. Luke's Medical Center, this LCMC health system is a large system. We have 8 hospitals here in the New Orleans area. We have over 80 clinics, 8 urgent care clinics as well, and we're vastly growing. My role is the senior HR director at corporate. I'm over the corporate services, so all of the shared services. Like if you have a director that's over over
Uh,
over the materials, or over supply chain, over EVS, food. Those are the shared services, right? So my corporate HR, they serve those leaders all throughout the system. Then I'm also over, I had to build this up from the ground up, is our HR team for the for the physician services group. So what that is all of those clinics that you see in the area, those providers, those doctors, those clinic staff, they now have a designated HR team. A lot of people don't know that my history in HR has been since 1988. I'm that
Wow.
old. And so,
Oh,
but
me.
hush. But I applaud the opportunity to, first of all, the Most High, who allowed me this opportunity through the chief HR officer. I actually once worked with them at Catholic Health Initiatives. I mean, yeah, Catholic Health Initiatives, which is CHI. That was back in Texas. And so I did a work with them, and I have a depth of knowledge. People don't know I am very quiet, but I when I have what I have for is a passion for doing things right. I have a passion for integrity, and I have a passion for our community. And so, not just when I say our community, I mean the community at large, making sure that persons are treated fairly. And when I say persons treated fairly, if we have healthcare workers taking care of the community, I want to take care of them. Who's making sure that, you're receiving the right amount of pay? Who's making sure that your concerns are being heard and that you're receiving, those adequate benefits? Although I'm not in all of those areas, but my scope of work do I pull from all of those areas. So that's me in the business standpoint. But for me, a down home girl, I'm from Rawshaw Sterling. I love the party. And I know
Oh,
that's like music to your ears.
Lord. You can get through this segment without mentioning Roshaw. We're gonna have a
Cannot, I will not. Look, Rawshaw have given you much attention. You have been pivotal to our community. So we love you and you love us. And so I just had to rub that in there.
Lord. Y'all keep me in your prayers while I'm doing this show. My sister's online, they need her. But in all seriousness, I noticed the connection with folk like yourself who have a strong spiritual connections. I got a thing. Hello, Cora. Every Tuesday, as I get older, my walk and unapologetic, my spiritual walk gets a little bit deeper. I read, and my pastor has a thing. He says at church, he says, the older I get, the less I care what folks think. You
Hey,
know,
come on. Now you talking my language now.
and it worked for me. And he's a true man of God, and he has a
Hmm.
saying that I really really like. He said, "You can trust him when you can't trace him."
I love
That
that.
thing is awesome. And so, reading your bio, you were over in the Middle East,
Yeah.
and
I
it was
was
an
there from
acronym.
2008 to 2012, in the 2012.
This lady, Sean, say she went to Rothschild. Here you go, these people, co-signing. Come on, don't y'all do that. It's gonna make me end this segment. But tell me about the acronym RAP.
Oh, WRAP?
Yes.
That stood for with real anointed prayers. You know, I I had a I I could sit here and say I was deep and wonderful or whatever. But I do believe in moving by my spirit. I feel like my good has been with me all my life. So when my good is telling me something, I move by it. And one thing that I knew I had to do was prior to me going over there, I was a single parent. Sometimes it felt like I was a single parent when I was married. But nevertheless, I was a single parent and I was on my knees a lot in prayer. And one thing I had a problem with, I used to think like, hey, do God hear my prayers? Because I'm not all deep and wonderful than sister so and so. And God had to tell me, yeah, I hear your prayers. And he actually gave me with real anointed prayers. And it doesn't have to be with a 5-hour prayer session or anything like that. There was one time I just I needed to see, and I was making good money even in my 20s. I was working at Price Waterhouse right out of college in my career. And I just wanted the light bill to be paid. I didn't manage my money well. And I just wanted my light bill to be paid so that that paycheck hit on that Friday. And I just said, Lord, I need help. And I didn't want to call my parents, which I could have. I didn't want to call it. I wanted to see, hey, this God that I've been hearing about since I grew up at Holman Street Baptist Church in Third Ward. I wanted to know if he was real because I was living a life that was just very not didn't look godly. And some people probably thought when I owned the lounge that I didn't have a godly life, and we could talk about that too. But nevertheless, I wanted to know if he was real. Hey, the one I heard about in Sunday school, Vacation Bible School, are you really real? And then it took a simple prayer, and he showed me that he was real. He answered a simple prayer, and when he answered my prayer, I committed to him. So I had to share that to bring you to the Iraq part. when I was in Iraq before I went there, I was like, Father, I want to have a good cushion set up for when my kids, when I do come back, because I knew it was going to be a short tour, but I wanted to have a good cushion set up so when my kids were in high school, whatever, we was going to be in a good place. When I got over there, my role as an relations, a senior employee relations specialist, that's a person that investigates a lot of matters, sexual harassment, workplace violence. I'm one of those investigators. We would partner with the military's EO officers, and we get in there and investigate. Nevertheless, I share that piece too because being over there, I didn't have a lot of friends. It was a double-edged sword. It was a good role, good pay, but I couldn't hang out with you. I couldn't go to a lot of things because I'm investigating people, right? So people wanted to throw shame or whatever on my name. So where I ran to was to the chapel, and one of the I'll never forget the head chaplain at the time. They came out of Killeen, Texas, and I was seeing some things over there. But that chaplain asked me, he's like, "Hey, you always in here praying. You want to start a ministry?" I was like, "No." He didn't say, "Did I want to start a ministry?" He didn't ask that. He said, "I have people that need prayer. Would you be willing to pray?" I said, "Well, I'm not ordained or nothing, but I can pray. I can pray with people." So with real anointed prayers, and I would have soldiers. They were going out, past the gate. They would go out in the red zone. They never knew if they were going to come back. And then it just kind of did a rapid fire where other people, other civilian contractors would come in, and we started an intercessory there. And so um, I saw a lot. And I didn't know I was gonna get emotional, but based on what I saw, where people distrusted chaplains, even female chaplains, because they portrayed that they were some way, but they were living a whole different way. um, and so I wanted to be a person that could be highly respected and upheld a certain way. And so I learned real fast. I had my boots on the ground over there real fast, and it was like boot camp for me, where I didn't have training. I just knew to pray, and then people come back and they would give their testimonies. And I didn't take that for myself, but I just lifted the Most High up. And it's really true, Carrie, that when he says, if you lift me up, I'll draw all men unto me. It was him doing the drawing unto him. It was nobody doing the drawing unto AJ. And guess what? That chaplain gave me favor. Where when I needed, when there were things that happened, because there was some fatalities on the base, I would get permission from my senior officer where I could allow my cases to be hand off to someone else, and I would give attention to those military staff members. And that was something, what, I've never really shared that, but I'm sharing it with you on this cast. But yeah, that's what with Real Anointed Prayers, because I wanted to be that voice to share with people. Look, you ain't got to have the first lady, and this is no knock to no deacons or preachers, but you don't really have to have them. You have to know who's greater on the inside of you, and your prayers, because of your heart. If your heart is really pure, our Father hears us, and you have to know that He hears you when you pray. And so, with Real Anointed Prayers is where rap came from.
Well, I posted something on my social media page, I think, last week about having faith of a mustard seed.
Yep.
And that's real. It ties in what you're saying, but you being, I would say, the spiritual leader, and I really call you a life coach. You never hear that title of a life coach, but I call you life coach. But you have an ability to it's the thing where you have book sense
Hmm.
and street sense. You put them together,
And
you
common
become,
sense.
and common sense. Yeah, that's a strong recipe right there for something great. Now
Mm.
you've been on your own, been way over in the Middle East, and having the job that you have, and then um, I guess you built a stronger spiritual bond because you had to, because of the job. And I think if when I was young, they used to say, "Oh, you say, look, just get to church, get there.
Mhm.
You plan or not, eventually it's gonna rub in. You go, you know, it's gonna be a part of your fabric." And I believe that because all my siblings, we coming up, we always in church. No matter what we did outside, that was our foundation. And so with me knowing you and saying some of the things that you said and some things you've been involved in and running a business, how did that make you successful? I say from a business standpoint, having that type of mindset.
It made, are you speaking of faith? But it made me successful because um and look, my business didn't do well as it pertains to man's eyes, right? But I've called it failing forward. There was a book called Failing Forward, where it was a success for me spiritually because you know, opening a business, running a business, first of all, you're doing it by faith. One thing that I know the word says is that without faith, it's impossible to please the Most High. It's impossible to please God. So first of all, a lot of people will never get started running business because they feel like they have to have everything in order. Papa, see, when I opened up the lounge, I had nothing in order. I just knew I had some cushion out of my 401k, and I wanted to do something. I wanted to do something that made me feel fulfilling because at the time I was a first lady when I opened the lounge. I don't know if you knew that. I was married to a pastor, and
Didn't know
I
that.
had yeah. So I opened to the lounge. I often joke, say, yeah, I used my tide money and I opened the lounge up. And but nevertheless, I say I learned when in running the business, it took faith to have the lights on. It took faith to have you and other DJs in there, and knew that I turned the key that day and probably didn't have all that I knew that I needed to have in my purse to pay you. But and you know what, you were very pivotal during that time as well. You would encourage me. You would say, hey, the crowd gonna come, they're gonna come. But I share all that to say that first of all, you have to have faith, you have to believe. um and a lot of times people will be waiting on something from the outside or something from upstairs, from up high, to come down. But you have to know and feed the spirit on the inside of you. Let me share why. Because when you come to the knowledge that he said, this faith I give to you, this faith even this peace I leave unto you as well. He's giving us something from his spirit. Love is a spirit and God is a spirit. So if love is a spirit and God is a spirit, God is love. His love has to live on the inside of us. And so when we know that the kingdom of heaven is at hand, is within reach, that's what the word says in Matthew. It's within reach. It's nothing that you have to wait from on high. You have to know there's much on the inside of you. I tell you all the time. I even sent you something last week. You are going to be so fulfilled because you don't let any opportunity pass you by. You go at it because I believe, this is me believing, that the Most High is living on the inside of you. If we go to our ancestors and see how they moved and how they would walk, I like the example of Harriet Tubman. Even the movie Harriet tried to exemplify it. She would move by her dream. She would move by the spirit on the inside of her. Now, she would go to church and have that, try to get that pastor to pray for her, but she was moved by her spirit. And when we know that it's by the spirit that's on the inside of us and that we move, that we are limitless. We are limitless. We limit ourselves based on this thinking and what we've allowed to tell us how we should think. I shared all of that because a change came about me when I was a first lady and even had my ministry wrap on this side, where when I had the opportunity to go to Israel and visit and we did the tours, one of the tour guides, he was interested in me. He said, first of all, my name means my first name is Arabic, and it means confident one, and blessed one. He asked me if I knew what it meant, and I did. And so I shared, we started a conversation. He asked me why I wasn't intrigued to go to the praying wall all the time. I said, because it's a wall. I knew that it was a wall that was left from the temple of David, but it was just a wall. And he said, do you know about, he asked me, did I know about my own history, meaning my roots, not just who my father and dad was, but I started studying my history, which led me all the way to the Bantu Africans and led me to Nigeria. And I was like, wow, just started and did my blood test, all that stuff, started learning. And then so I wanted to know, well, then how did I just get this 66 books of the Bible when I was learning something different? And I'm not trying to change the show, but I'm sharing all this because this does
No,
lead you
no.
to your faith.
Yeah.
And so when I did that, I hooked up, and this is your cousin too. Her name's Carlos Bounds. And that's when I was introduced to the Apocrypha and some other books, the Book of Wisdom, the Book of Judith, Book of Sarah, all of these other books I wanted to read. Well, I started learning, Papa, see that a lot of those books were left out because it talks about us moving by the Spirit and moving by faith. And I'm sharing with you how I'm successful now, it and just continues to be successful, although it may not be looking successful to other people. I'm successful because first, I know who I am. I know that I am a daughter of the Most High. I know that I don't need, now, I'm not saying I don't need to fellowship, but I know I don't need man to validate me. I do know that his spirit exists on the inside of me. Why? Because I'm living right now. He hasn't taken his spirit away from me. I know that even when I pray, if my heart can't utter it, even if my mouth can't even say it. And you know, we do those moans, and I know you've heard the old women moan in church before.
Mhm.
Those moans, I know he answers my prayer, even because he can hear my heart. He can know what my mind is. He said, there's not a thought that I could even imagine that he doesn't even know. He knows the evilness that's in our hearts. He knows. But nevertheless, because I know who I am because of him, and I had to go through all of that. It separated me from people. I didn't need validation from people. I am so free, and I can be free to share with others. What so amazes me now is when I go back around crowds of Women of Valor is a group that honored me because I would do at the time there was a thing that I did some YouTubes all the time. But Women of Valor, I would go back around some of the women in ministry that I once fellowship with, and some of them, and if I could say some, is really majority of them. They'll pull me and they'll say, "I wanted to come to that club that you had." I would say, "It wasn't a club; it was a lounge. You could have came." But with just hearing them say that, that's because they weren't free. They're not free. They're not, some people will never be free in who they are. And I'm not saying you should go out there and drop it like it's hot and do all that, but be free in knowing that you can enjoy music. This Southern soul jazz, I enjoy. I love music, and music is beautiful to the most high ears. One of the things that I say and I pronounce all the time, and this is so true because I heard it and it resonated with my spirit. New sound breaks old cycles. And people need to realize that sometimes they've been around the old thing, same thing all the time until something new is resonated with them. They can't become new. They'll be the same old. They'll go to prayer meetings, they'll go to church, and they leave the same. I'm not knocking anyone going to church, going to prayer meetings. I'm just saying I knock that which when you're not free. And some people would do that and still they'll be in the pulpit. Let me tell you, because I know people that do it and they don't walk by faith. They'll have the best sermons and they will not even live it. But I live my best sermon opening up Vibes Lounge on Cullen, and I experienced some of the moves of God. I don't care what nobody say. I've seen God move in my life. I've seen God move in people that came their life. I met some beautiful friends in Vibes Lounge, and looking forward to doing another one. Who knows? And I met my husband at Vibes Lounge on Cullen. That was the best thing that could have ever happened to him. And so I'm just excited about I'm excited about life. I'm excited about faith. And I encourage every person on that can hear me, if they hear in the replay, that no matter if you have an audience or people may be in agreeing with you, you have an audience of one, and he is ever present. If you are breathing your breath right now, he's living on the inside of you, and he will answer your prayer. And I'm telling you, he answers prayer, whether it's yes, whether it's no, or whether it's wait. He answers your prayer. The very fact that if I don't get my way in what I've asked for in prayer, the very fact that my father answered me pleases me, and I'm good about that.
Well, you know, one thing about when I watched you on it, AJ, when you was coming on, I was excited because, believe it or not, I know that you deep. A lot of other folk who just realizing it, but you know, spoke of walking in favor. You sent something to me. I don't know if it was by text or social media, but you sent me,
Text.
yeah, text. How proud you were. But you know, I get up every day. You know, first of all, they say if when you live for folk, you're never happy. When you live for yourself, you're happy. And I get up every day knowing something great's gonna happen for me. And, you know, I'm the guy who walk around in life like I'm on a scholarship. When, you
Mm,
know,
I like
a lot
that.
of DJs have so and so at AJ Entertainment or Yard Entertainment or so and so Entertainment. Well, I just knew that I wanted to be Papa C Productions because I didn't know what was going where I was going with it. But
It's
you know
big.
that the prayer of Jay Bears, right? You know, increase my space. But I didn't want to be
Oh my
Papa
goodness.
C. And I want to be Productions because I'm looking for the next venue and the next venue and the next venue. Well, it's gonna be. I know it's gonna be something.
And you should. And you should. But this is funny that you said the prayer of Jabez, because I know my honey's on. I know he's listening. I had the other day we were leaving the Essence. No, we were leaving 4th of July. We left the fairground. Oh, I'm sorry, the river where we were looking at the fireworks. And that song came over me by Ricky Dillard. Um the Jabez song. And I believe that I was hearing the Most High say to me, AJ, I've given you the territory of New Orleans. Let me tell you, he didn't made it a point where I walk over from my office, I'll walk over to City Hall. I went there for something totally menial, and so, but I met the right hand person to the mayor. Excuse me. But not only that, I met the mayor at the Zulu Ball.
Let me
And
down on my
then,
show.
I'm sorry.
Let me down on my show. Go ahead.
I'm not. If anything, I'm living. I'm dying to something else, I guess. But when I saw, well, he invited Yard and I to the mayor's welcome party for the Essence Festival, and so because you had to go by invitation only, so we went. And she remembered. I just had a hey, I was trying to make her remember me. She said, no, I remember you. She remembered me from something in my own look. She watched me at the hospital, at one of the hospitals we went to for an award program. I don't remember seeing her there. But anyway, she said she remembered me. Long story short, after we left the fireworks, I was reminded of the Jabez song, and I had to play it because God was saying, I've given you territory here. And it wasn't just like me personally, but I'm carrying what he's deposited on the inside of me. And so all I want is greatness for the role he has entrusted me with, for the organization that I'm with, and for this community. There's a lot that I want to share, but I just know that he's giving me territory here, and I'm just excited. And I see that in you, Papa. See, it may not be like a physical territory, but the territory of the airwaves. That's powerful, because if anything, you've been in the military. You know how you know how the enemy will send jammers to try to
Yes.
disrupt the communication
Yes.
between, you
Yes.
know, our own communications. Hey, if you got control of the airwaves, you got some power. And I'm not saying it's your power, but
No,
you
no.
have power. And so I think that is territory. That's funny that you say that. I believe that we probably are in that vein again of bringing the Jabez prayer back up, where persons really revisit that and to see that, Jabez's name meant sorrowful. His name meant like he wasn't one to get something answered, and his mother gave him that name out of sorrow. And so why that prayer is so significant is because he had the boldness. He had the boldness to ask the Father, hey, enlarge my territory. I pray for increase. And so because he asked it, the Father did it. The Father did it. He didn't go based on what his mom named him. He didn't go based on, oh, I'm sorrowful. No, I'm gonna pray, and this is what's gonna happen. So
Lawanda Holt. She said, enlarge my territory. Thank you for joining us. But before I let you get out of here, you are the epitome. I really mean this. In the word. This is not Bible study tonight, y'all. We have conversation about many different things. It might be about politics next week. It might be about music. It might be whoever. But and let them know that. But in the
absolutely.
word it says, you should walk as so people can see your good work. That your light shines. From the outside, that you can be a positive note to someone else. Not in those words, but you know what I mean.
Hmm.
But you spoke of books of the Bible, but not only that she was a spiritual leader, y'all, and she's the director, she's also an author, and she
Yep.
wrote two books, and one of them was named "The Voice of the Watchman"
Hmm.
and "Money Needs Me." I really like that one.
Yep. Money does need
But
us.
so we got a few minutes left, so I want you to tell me about those two books before I let you get out of here.
Well, The Voice of the Watchman was my first book, and it has the backdrop of the story of Rahab. She was named as a harlot in the Bible. I can expound on that all day, but nevertheless, Rahab was key to hiding two spies from the tribe of Israel, and so but she used her voice. She didn't take it upon herself to say, I'm not worthy of the promise, but if I know God, that your God sent y'all here, y'all finna take the land. So she voiced, she not only did an act, but to me, she was the point person, is what I say, to turning the whole trajectory of her family bloodline around. Because as you know, how that story went, and I can't take for granted everybody knows, but when they did come back into that land, and she put the scarlet ribbon out, or fabric, outside her window, her household was protected, whoever was in that household, which leads us to what years later, right, of when our savior, he shed blood for us. But nevertheless, she was the great 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 grandmother of Jesus Christ, in the Bible, but she was not entitled to the bloodline. So that book, it teaches people that their voice, no matter who you're connected with, what your bloodline may look like, that you can be entitled to the promise as well. Now, Money Needs Me, it came later, and Money Needs Me is it's really what it is. You can have $1 million sitting right next to you, Carrie, but it's just $1 million unless you put it to use, right? And
Right.
so I started saying, it's deeper than that, but I started just saying, well, God, if no one else, because you said the wealth of the wicked is laid up for us, the just. And guess what? The just shall live by faith. So if you're walking by faith, you're already considered just. So ask the Father, Father, just increase my territory. I think Lawanda said that on the thing. But nevertheless, money is a spirit, and we shouldn't serve God and mammon. Mammon is a spirit. And so if I just told you earlier in the broadcast, the interview, that God is love, love is a spirit. So God, and God is a spirit. So God is a spirit, money is a spirit. So we want to serve him and he'll do all the drawing. But it's really deeper than that, because it gave me a segue of why am I giving my tithes and offering? And y'all been having this building fund, this is true story, for over 20 years. And I haven't seen the building built yet. Building fund started when I was 5 years old, and then you up here, I'm 25, and now y'all just breaking ground on the building. But nevertheless, it taught me that when I'm truly given, that I should see it in a way where I'm breaking hold of anything negative to come against my bloodline, against my children, against anything that I have put my money to. So I am very conscious of where I put my money, who I give my money to, and who I even ask when I'm in need. I'm very particular, but still, um, it's really uplifting and it's freeing when you know that money doesn't rule you, but you can rule it. So that's where that come from. And I'm looking forward to writing a screencast. My son is working with me. My son is my oldest son is in LA.
Right.
But it's called 50 Through. And it really does, it's gonna walk through from a comical side of my life change. Because that's when I started changing, was like, hey, I'm turning 50. This is not what God I feel blessed me to be. And so I'm ready to live life. And now I'm living life and I love it. I love it.
Well, I just really believe AJ, not because we got the same bloodline, but you're so bright and hopeful and
And
so
Rothschild
positive.
Sterling is in my bloodline too.
Oh Lord, see now, if you could have left it out of there, I could have finished my sermon. But
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
if you just leave Ross out of there, we'll be all right.
You all right. Go ahead.
Oh, hush up. Cynthia Davis, how you doing, baby? Warden, Texas in the building.
Hey
I
Warden.
just really believe you got a lot coming your way. I mean,
Thank
I really
you.
do, because you're
Thank
really
you. I
positive
received that.
and you have a lot to share with folk. I know I enjoyed my time over at Bob. We had a number of good times. I don't know what 3 year we had 3 year run, 2 year, 3 year run.
3 years. It was close to 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
It went by so
Hmm.
we had so much fun. It was just a place I used
You
to
was
look
like,
forward
AJ,
to.
just hold on, AJ. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Well, we
gotta
used to
go.
encourage each other. How about that?
Yeah, we did. We did. We did. We
Yeah.
did. And you as well. People don't know that your repertoire. I think you're a Renaissance man. I mean, you're an entrepreneur. You have several businesses. You don't let anything like just get stale. I think that's life. And I really believe, have you ever heard of Miles Monroe? He's deceased now. But
Huh.
Miles Monroe, Mylesmunroe, a very well he was a prolific speaker in the body of Christ. But he says that the richest place is in the graveyard, because so many people are dead with dreams left in them, never got the books out, wanted to wait till they had all the money right to start the business, wanted to dot the I, cross the T before I accept, this opportunity. I gotta have this. Look, when this opportunity here for New Orleans came, oh, I'm still so in love, but I didn't know on the night. Well, y'all knew I went to New Orleans for an interview, but on the night of my birthday, and that was the same day they had called and extended the offer. I didn't know I was about to be proposed to, and he didn't know I had already accepted the offer, and I was like,
I didn't
okay.
know either. He had me come over there and DJ, man. I'm just still just sick right now. But
But let me tell you, I share that because people can hold themselves back, and this is an opportunity that I would I'm glad I've taken. And you know the story, like you can have a $20 bill here in your hand, my hand, a $20 bill in the in an arena or somewhere else, but it can be used for different use. I was there in Houston. I did my time. The opportunity for this role probably would never come through that vein, but this came here, and there are so many gifts in me that are just flowing out that I'm shocking myself. But it's not me. I know it's not me. I give all honor and I give all praise to God. I really do. So I'm just sharing. I felt the need to share that to somebody, because some people can keep themselves in a rut or at the same job doing the same thing over and over, never growing, wanting to venture out to do something new and just too afraid to do so.
Well, they say iron sharpen iron, so somebody's listening, need to hear a word, need to hear the encouragement. But I had somebody on the line, Sarah, said something really nice. She said Jack Yates, so I finally heard something good tonight versus
Well, my
lost.
time is up.
Anyways, but look,
Hey,
cousin, I
Sarah.
really,
Sarah was she was one of those beautiful souls that came through the lounge. I met a lot of
yeah,
people through you, Carrie. I really did. I really met a lot of people, and I was introduced to a lot of songs by you, of Southern Soul songs by you that I just really enjoy. And I'm like, wow, never knew about
You
this.
met Leroy Allen and
I met Leroy Allen.
Yvette
Who else
Busby
did
and all those
I
wonderful
met?
people that came through.
Jeter Jones. I met Tasha
Tasha
Mack.
Mack, yes.
Yeah, what's the other guy that came? He came and sung.
Rue
I
Davis or
can't.
Kenny Ken or City Boy
Date
P or
Davis. I think it was
Rue
Davis.
Davis, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. And then you had a lot of people come through there. So I was introduced to a lot through you. So I'm just glad. I'm proud of this platform. Magic Mike and you are doing awesome. I see great things from this. And your guests tonight, I look every last one of them. They were just awesome. They really were. So this is awesome. I think your show is really, really nice.
Well, they were, but I think you put the dot on the I and you crossed the T for the night because you know, not that I even doubt it. When every Monday night I look forward to this conversation. I look forward to the next week and the next week, and I thank God for that. I thank God for the platform. But I always expect greatness every Monday night. I do, and thus far it's been. Mike is doing a phenomenal job as
Yes.
the director and the manager of the program. I mean, he's I like I said, I told the folk I don't never know who I'm gonna have on. He'll come put that book in front of me like 20 minutes for the show, like he did for the show end, and I say, oh, we're having this person, that person. So I know when most time you guys know. So, but I look forward to it every Monday night. Now, the only thing I don't look forward to is when I get off the air, we'll have a brief takeaways from the show,
Okay.
the pros and the cons, and I'll get the bed late, and I do a 48-hour shift. I go to work on Tuesday
You can
morning,
tell.
and I don't get off maybe Thursday, maybe Friday. So that's the only thing I look forward to because once I'm done, I'm off the air. When we shut the program down, the energy is still high. The adrenaline is still going, and we discussing, what we can do better next week and next week. I know what they're gonna tell me. Oh, you went kind of long. Well,
It
folk,
should it's called an hour, so I guess it's our time. It's your hour. We gonna do that.
yeah. But
So it's
I enjoy the
hour.
conversation. And every day I do what we call a self evaluation. What can I do to make me better as a person?
Mhm, mhm.
Improve me. Not every week, not every month, every day when I get up. What can I do? Even the
Jeez.
capacity of a host, capacity of a DJ, capacity of a paramedic, capacity of a husband, capacity of a father, capacity of a firefighter, as a friend, every day.
That's awesome.
What could I do to make me a better person?
That's
And
awesome.
the most important thing I have in my life is God.
That's it.
And I don't think I can fail.
That's it.
Anyway, Jay, love you.
Love you
Uh,
too.
I'm glad you there in New Orleans, not giving y'all a hard time. Lady Audrey said, "Great show." Lady Audrey is hey, DD. Lady Audrey she's gonna be on the show. She's Lady Audrey's Superior Band. When I really first fell in love with Southern Soul, I used to hear her sing. But she's on. She support me every Monday night. Lady Audrey, I just really love you, and several of y'all, Sarah and
Yes.
Tamara. And,
T
I mean,
chasing. She
T.
supports you.
Jason, I mean, I really love y'all supporting the show. It really, I don't take any of that for granted. So let me publicly personally say thank you. Thank you. I love all y'all for supporting the program and the show. Anyway, AJ, thank you for being a guest on our show.
Absolutely. Thank
And,
you. Thank
and for
you.
y'all that don't know, those flyers that come out every week, those colorful, beautiful flyers come out. She is the one who make those flyers. I mean, she's really
That's a good
creative,
pass. Yep.
but she's the one that does my flyers every week. Only thing we do, Mike and I do, is send her the pictures, and she creates it. She makes it pretty, and I mean, I don't know where she get it from, yard, but she went to Ross Shaw, but some real, she might have met somebody Yakes in it, but she does a wonderful job. So
Gee,
let me say thank you. I really appreciate it.
you're welcome, cuz.
I
Anytime.
do.
Anytime.
Well, I mean, it won't be the last time you come on the show because I love your energy.
Love you.
Uh,
Love you. And you know
and
what? Can I say this? I'm really partial to Leroy Allen. Oh my goodness. I really am so grateful you introduced me to him. That's still my song. I play it. I wish I could have had him at my wedding, but we'll probably do something soon. My anniversary. But that's my boy there. He don't know it, but that's my guy.
what song is that, AJ?
You and me together forever. You and me.
And in
Just
case y'all
us.
don't know what song she's talking about, even though she's not an artist, I gotta play her song for her before she get out there, y'all.
Love it. Yes, that's my boy. I like that.
Hey, she made that. I played this song one night at the lounge, y'all. She fell in love with it. I had Leroy make a guest appearance.
Love that song.
Leroy Allen, get on the line.
Hey.
If I ask you to spend your whole life with me, baby, believe in me. There's a strong love for you from someone else would never be. Yeah, it's real, it's real, it's real. I've never felt this way before.
You.
So say you'll be mine. Together we will open every door. You and me, together forever. You and me, just us two. You and me belong together, sharing everything that we do. Now you give me and I give you. I'll do what you want me to. Baby, we can make it right. We'll be together forever. You and me.
One and only Leroy Allen, y'all. AJ's. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Don't be a stranger. And
I
don't have
won't.
too much fun down there in the boot.
Need to bring you down here.
I'll make it that way. I promise you I'll make it that way. As a matter of fact, some guy asked me this week, he having a party when we come down there and play. I gotta get more information, but I'll be down there soon, I guarantee you.
Okay. Cool.
I ain't gotta worry about getting
Papa
no
C.
hotel room, nothing like that. And cooking, nothing like that.
Hey, you and
All right.
Tam, we got a room upstairs for y'all. So come on, y'all. Come on down.
We'll make our way down there. All
Yeah.
right, AJ. Have
All
a
right.
good night.
All
All
right.
right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, that was my cousin, y'all. That was our speaker for the night. I appreciate all y'all hanging in late with us as usual. I always get in trouble with Mike at the end of the show, y'all, because I run kind of long and have a lot to say. But once again, let me say to all of y'all that's hanging out with us tonight, thank y'all for hanging out. Thank y'all for supporting the program. We're looking for big and better things. Mike is always on his job. He's always in his bag, always making it happen. So y'all join us again next Monday night. And our guest for next Monday night is going to be Gender, Lady Songbird, Harris, Gender Harris, Librato, and Bad Girl, who got that song with King George, Stepping Out Tonight. So let's be our guest for next Monday night. And our speaker, I think it's going to be Scarface, but I want to make sure this time from the Ghetto Boys. He said he would come on, but I'm going to confirm that before I put the flyer out because I know he's been busy, but he told me give him a week, 2 weeks, and it's been 2 weeks. So I'm going to talk to him tomorrow. If not, then you'll know who the speaker is going to be on the flyer. So once again, I want to say thank you all. Leroy Allen, Tamara, Sarah, Lady Audrey, love you. Really appreciate your support, Sean. My boy Money Mike. Thank all of y'all for joining us tonight. Make sure y'all tell somebody and share the page. Go to our YouTube channel. It's at DJ_Poppa_C and subscribe to our channel so we can get monetized and we can keep moving, keep elevating. So until then, that's our show for tonight. I am your host, DJ Poppa C, the one and only DJ Magic Mike in the building, program manager, program director. As I always say at the end of the show, my man Donnie Simpson on BET used to say, you shoot for the moon. If you miss, you'll be amongst the stars. Chili Bill Smith from KTSU says, if you see someone without a smile, you stop and give them yours. But I always say, if you tell one truth, it can prevent 1,000 lies. All right, y'all, you be good to yourself and someone else. Until next week, good night.